This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
I used my credit cards over the holidays, and I thought I could make it work. But between the bills and everything else, I'm really starting to fall behind.
A lot of people out there are drowning in debt.
We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode. You can have a brighter future away from debt.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Say no to debt. Get your bankruptcy started for as little as $78 today. In Lexington and now in London.
Did you know, in addition to education assistance, UPS now provides housing for qualified employees through the UPS Kentucky Living Options and Opportunities Path, also known as UPS Kentucky Loop. You can work part-time in Louisville, go to school at Jefferson Community and Technical College, and receive housing for up to 2 years. Earn a degree or learn a trade. It's up to you. Loop benefits are available to those who live outside the Louisville metro area, whether you're just starting college or going back to school. It's time to get in the loop. For more information, visit upsjobs.com. That's upsjobs.com.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
Mr. Box. Mr. Box, how you doing? Welcome back here to Joseph K. Ford Stadium on the campus of Lexington Catholic, and the homestanding Knights will play the Ryle Raiders in the second game. Covington Catholic won the first game very convincingly over Henry Clay, 41-0. And, Coach, it's Ryle and Lexington Catholic. You know, you got Bo Allen, the quarterback, the junior sensation. He's already been offered by the University of Kentucky. Ryle sort of in a rebuilding year this year. Ryle coached by Mike Engler, the former coordinator here at Lexington Catholic, so he knows a little bit about this Knights program.
He does. Bo Allen is the real deal. I mean, he's got size, he's got strength in his arm, he knows how to read coverages, and he does a lot of work in camps and et cetera. So, you know, he's really the real deal. The question we're going to find out is whether or not they can play, that Ryle can play defense.
Look at that beautiful shot there of the Lexington Catholic football field. Ryle parents on the other side, the section there for Ryle on the far side of the field, and you know, they got the video board now up there on the left. And I tell you, we've had some good moments here at this Joseph K. Ford Stadium, and this year we're going to have some more, Coach. Lexington Catholic is going to be in the thick of things. I tell you what, they're a very good football team, Coach. They've got Bo Allen, but they've also got Keith Brinkman. He had 3 touchdowns last week against Southern in their 52-12 win. And also, you know, they've got some good receivers too. They also always have good receivers at Lexington Catholic. You don't remember David Bovier.
Oh, he's playing for you. He's going to play for UK this year. I mean, he would catch anything. He had no fear whatsoever, you know. But, you know, we're talking about this bowl game. It's a festive atmosphere here all the time. People tailgate. People have a great time. They really treat people well. They treat their fans well and so on. As far as the fans go, all the fans love their Catholic Knights. They do. But who's that monster they always got in the back of their mind down the road? Boyle County. And we saw them, and they're darn good.
They are a monster. They play in their bowl game tomorrow night in the I think it's the Boyle Bowl over at or Rebel Bowl over to Boyle County And, you know, you take a look at that Boyle County team. They didn't even have Tanner Crawford the game we did on PrepSpin last week, the game over against Ballard at the Mercer County Bowl. They didn't even have Tanner Crawford. They didn't have Landon Bartleson, but they didn't have their, you know, Superman didn't have Batman, or Batman didn't have Superman. Either way you want to look at it, they didn't have their top running back. But they do have a young man by the name of Reese Smith, and he's a real deal.
Yeah, he's one of the best receivers you're going to see all year. But going back to Lexington Catholic, okay, let's talk about that. Let's talk about Reese Smith compared to what Lexington Catholic is going to throw out there. Lexington Catholic runs a spread offense a lot. Now they have a new coach this year, Nigel Smith. He's brand new. He's been on the staff here for a long time.
Been a coordinator.
But a new head coach. And I'm interested to see if he changes anything. Lexington Catholic has been what we call a system team for many, many years. And he may tweak that a little bit, maybe go a little bit more to the running game, but he knows he's got that arm in the backfield throwing the football.
The Raiders up in northern Kentucky, when they're at home, they have huge crowds there at Ryle High School, and they call it the ship there, the pirate ship, you know, the Raiders. And they have a ship there, and they have really big crowds. They opened up with Covington Catholic. Unfortunately, last weekend I didn't go too well.
No, it didn't go too well, but look what we just saw, Covington Catholic.
Yeah, it didn't go too well for Henry Clay either.
No, it didn't either. And I think Covington Catholic, we're going to see them in the state championship game this year.
I think there's a very good shot of that. And, you know, they got Michael Mayers going to Notre Dame. They got Cold Iron. They got the Summy. There's like 3 Summies on the team. And they've got, and I tell you, that little running back, McGinnis, is going to be tough. You know, he's had 2 good ball games back-to-back.
Yeah, I really like him. He's got great moves, great vision down the field. Yeah, he's going to be really good. Lexington Catholic, now they've had good running backs in the past. It'll be interesting to see who they come out with this year. And we mentioned before, we can't think of the guy's name. Maybe people out there, if you can let us know, tweet PrepSpin at PrepSpin. Or at Coach Me and MEIGHA.
There's got to be some folks up in Union watching.
Who was that running back they had last year for Ryle that was so darn good?
He was a workhorse.
Yeah, he was.
So, well, he's not back this year, though, so they got to replace him. And as we said, Lexington Catholic comes in 1-0. Let's take a look at their offensive unit. Jackson Gentry will be the center, 6'1", 220 sophomore. Joseph Osborne and Zach DeGraff will be the guards. Big Sammy Vaughn, 6'7", 280, and a senior.
That's a nice.
He's already committed to college. And Mark Rumpke's the right tackle, 6'2", 270. The X-receivers, Jackson Corbett, 6 foot sophomore. Nathan Schnurr is the Z receiver. He's a 5'10", and Luke Powell is the H-back, 5'9", 145. The quarterback is Bo Allen, 6'2", 200. All he was in his first game was 15 for 20, 75%, 311 yards, 3 touchdowns.
It's pretty amazing. He's got all the skill in the world, and again, he's got the receivers. Now the Schnurr, is that the same Schnurr that was on the team last year?
Yes.
I liked him a lot.
Keith Brinkman is the featured back. Brinkman, 5'10", 165. Tommy Knopp is the wide receiver, 5'10", 135-pound junior. Let's look at Ryle's offense for you before we take our first break here. Blake Moore will be the center. He is 225 pounds and a junior. Devin Coleman and Mike Heckel will be the guards. It'll be Jacob Geider and Hunter Hassel will be the tackles. Tight end will be Stephon Clarkson, 6', 195 senior. Wideout will be Vince Rankin, 6'4", 220. He's a good-sized kid, Coach. Rankin, 6'4". Braxton Soden is a receiver. Max Inamnit is a slot man. It's 5'10", 170. Quarterback Jake Smith. Listen to this again. We talk about these quarterbacks. 6'3", 190. Another 6'3", 6'4" quarterback.
We've got 6'4" quarterbacks throwing to 6'4" receivers on these teams we covered this year.
And Kyle England, a 5'10", 210-pound junior running back, will be the featured back for the Ryle Raiders. Those are the offenses. When I come back, I'll take a look at the captains on the field. They're meeting right now, and we'll tell you who. Let's tell you who will receive the football. We'll be back here on PrepSpin.com.
Neighbor helping neighbor. At Whitaker Bank, we believe in giving back to our communities. Through our many sponsorships, we help provide our fellow Kentuckians with family-friendly fun and events, and scholarships to help students reach their dreams. We're invested in Kentucky, and more importantly, in you. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people because we're from here. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Captains are meeting at midfield. Coach, we're determining who's going to receive it, and it looks like Ryle won the toss. Let's see what they do here, whether they take the ball or whether they defer to the second half, and we'll see what happens here. And it's going to be Ryle and Lexington Catholic here, and Ryle will take the ball. So the Ryle offense will be out there, and we'll take a look. The Catholic defense will look like this. Sammy Vaughn will be at nose tackle. It'll be Justin Tackett and Mark Rumpke at the defensive ends. Chandler Caudill, Brennan Emmett, John Sims. It'll be Dylan Bracken and Philip Iruma will be the will linebacker. Nathan Schnurr, Cam Coulter will be the corners, and the free safety Henry Holthouse. So that's your defense, and we set the offense for you for Ryle. It is Lexington Catholic and Ryle here battling tonight in the second game of the Bluegrass Bowl at the Joseph K. Ford Stadium. And we want to thank all of our sponsors here on PrepSpin as well, Coach. Of course, White Greer and Maggard, our primary sponsor, and Mingua Beef Jerky. Thank all those folks. Also want to thank Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode. UPS, the Kentucky Loop, our video replays. Here come the Knights. Roberts Insurance, halftime report by Roberts Insurance over in Richmond on Main Street. Sutherland Chevrolet by Lexington Diagnostic, Bluegrass Orthopedics, Rafferty's, and Double Dogs. Whitaker Bank. The Kentucky Scoreboard Show tonight at 10 o'clock with Rick Shaw and Donnie Atkins. Kentucky Scoreboard Show, 6:30 WLAP. Also, the Scholastic Ball Report Sundays at noon on the CW and Crown Trophy. All those folks, and we're just about set for football. And Gary Ball with Coach Mike Meehan as he gets his headset adjusted here.
Yeah, I was going to mention that you mentioned when your sponsors, Kentucky Loop, that's a UPS organization,
yes,
and they sponsor assistance to students going to college and so on.
That's exactly right.
And, pretty neat, and we've got an instant replay right here, right now. We got a great filmer up top, and we're ready for some football.
Ready for the second game. We already had a game here tonight, but Covington Catholic took care of Henry Clay, 41-0. Now to understand the concern by Henry Clay. I talked to their coaches earlier this week, and they were really concerned about that Covington Catholic football team, and I guess with good reason, Coach.
Yeah, with real good reason. Although I think they were kind of surprised they didn't put one across the board in the end zone.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't score some points. So it'll be Max Inabnett will drop back deep. He runs over to the sideline for some reason and set to kick it off for LexCath. Will be Trey Woody. Trey Woody will kick it off. So Woody to kick off, and Inabnett back deep at the 5-yard line for the Ryle Raiders. Just about set for football here at Joseph K. Ford Stadium. Gary Ball with Mike Meehan and William Warfield, Corey Rayner up top. And the Knights home crowd will definitely be into this one, Coach.
They are, and it's packed in here right now. They're along the sideline. They're everywhere.
Good student section in here. Woody has it teed up near hash mark, and Inabnett back deep at the 5-yard line for the Ryle Raiders out of Union, Kentucky, up in Boone County. Here's the Woody kick, and the near side man will take it at the 10. Return to the 15, 20, 25, 30-yard line, hemmed in, and at the 20 and knocked down. And the ball carrier that time for the Ryle Raiders, Coach. And as I get my lights on, it's dark in here in this press box. And
Gary's having trouble getting his light on.
I can't get my light on here. Yeah, that was the return man was 23. That's Moggy, Layden Moggy, return man.
See, this light, get both of us lit up here.
First down, they mark it at the 20-yard line. Twins to the bottom. And slot man, and they give to the second man. That's going to be England to the 25.
Oh, nice move.
England cuts it back, 27, and hemmed in. Nice pickup, about 7 yards there for Cal England, the junior running back.
Ethan actually let us know who that runner was last year that we were talking about. Jake Chisholm.
Jake Chisholm, yeah, he was a good one for Ryle.
He was a good one. England looks like he's got some moves now.
Picks up about 7 on that one. England, the lone back with Jake Smith, the 6'3" senior quarterback. Gives to England around the right side. England up to the 28, picks up about 2. It'll be 3rd down and 2 there. Good game tackling, and in particular in there, let's see who made that hit there for Lexington Catholic's defense. Looks like it was caught. We'll see the replay there. Who got him?
It was a lot of people,
yeah,
2 or 3 people at the
people.
same time.
In particular, Brendan Emnett was in there, number 8. 3rd down and 2. And they give it to England, second man through. He hits the 35, still running, fumbles the ball, and Lexington Catholic's got it at the 39-yard line, recovered by the Knights.
Nice effort running the football, trying to get that extra yardage, Gary, but just got to hold on to the football, that's all. He had good yardage and a first down.
Yeah, we'll take a look at who recovered that for the Knights. That was a good effort there by England. You see the second effort there, got the ball comes out.
Yeah,
and
56.
And we'll see who covers it there, and there's a couple of players. Yeah, Nathan Schnurr helped out as well.
Give the credit to 56, though, for Catholic. He knocked the ball out of his hands.
So quarterback Bo Allen. Bo Allen with twins to both sides. Gives inside to Brinkman, and he is going to take it down to the line of scrimmage. Keith Brinkman. Brinkman last week in their opener had 13 carries, 111 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
He's coming out. They're bringing somebody else in now. Bringing a receiver in. They got an extra receiver out there. It's an empty backfield, Gary. They're loaded all over the field here. They're going to leave this one up to Bo Allen.
So 2nd down and 9. So Bo Allen out of the gun. Throws it left side, and it's going to be caught at the 35-yard line. Good diving catch over there. We're shielded by the number of the young man who caught the ball. That's going to be complete to Lou Powell, the 5'9" senior, to the 35. So it's 3rd down and 6, Coach. They've got to get down inside the 30 for first down.
Yeah, they ran empty backfield this time. Now they're just in a pistol formation.
Blitz being shown by Ryle. They got a 4-man front. Blitz being shown. And here's Allen over the middle to Knopp. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Tommy Knopp.
Nice pass, nice play. They brought the motion man or the slot back across the block to ensure that his blind side was blocked.
And Allen felt all that pressure. He saw the blitz coming, and he smelled that one out.
Yeah,
Did
nice
Bo
job.
Allen. He sees the blitz coming and just fires it.
No, that's the play before. That's the fumble.
Yeah, but Knopp with the catch, the senior receiver makes it 6-0. Here's Woody's extra point. They got the old swinging door going on here. Swinging gate, I guess you call it, Coach.
Yeah, that's normally what it's called, buddy.
Swinging gate. What I call it, door?
Yeah.
Well, you can have a swinging door, too.
Why not?
Why not? Here's the extra point, and Woody's kick is up, and he's got a strong leg, and it's through. 7-0. Knights on top, 9:49.
Here's the play, buddy.
Yeah, here's the play. We'll take a look at that before we take a quick break. He sees a blitz coming, Coach.
Watch the slot come across and block backside.
Yep. Here's the blitz coming, and
picked it up.
Picked it up right away, hit Knopp, and boy, he broke the tackle at the 25 and took it on in for the touchdown.
That was nice. Very nice.
7-0 Knights. We'll be back on PrepSpin.com in 30.
The 100% Black Angus Betty Burger with hot, fresh, hand-cut fries. Only $4.99 at Double Dogs. And for a limited time, add a regular soft drink or tea for only 79 cents. Every day from 11 to 4 at Double Dogs.
Woody's set to kick off for Lex Cath, and here's the kick. It's going to be deep at the 10-yard line. Coming out there with it in Abnett, 20. He's at the 25-yard line, spun around right there. With the return out to the 26 is Max in Abnett, senior. And he takes it to the 26-yard line. That's where Ryle will have the ball. First time they had it, they got a good run by England, but he fumbled the ball, and Catholic pounced on it.
Yeah, they had a couple good plays. They were moving the football, had the first down, but, you know, you got to carry that ball in front of you. You got to carry it high and tight, and don't let them near it. And a gentleman came from behind and knocked it loose.
7-0. Knights on top. Ryle Raiders. Jake Smith has England to his right, twins out to the top. Gives England around the left side. Breaks a tackle. England to the 32, 33-yard line. Picks up about 7 yards.
Lowered his shoulder and made that extra yardage down there. That was a really nice job. Really nice job.
Pick up a 5 there. England does a good job. He's a 5'10", 210-pound junior, coach.
Yeah, I like his power. He lowers his shoulder, and he's not afraid to run over people.
Seems like when Ryle settles on the back, they just feed him, don't they?
Yep. Got a little confusion back here on offense now.
Smith sends motion to the far side. Gives to England, breaks a tackle. England to the 30, breaks a tackle, 35. England down the near side to 40, up near midfield. Good run by England. They mark him at the 49-yard line. He was forced out over there by Lexington Catholic's Jackson Klein.
Yeah, Jackson Klein. Jackson Klein, did you see that? He said, watch this on the replay. He said, I'm going to knock him out of bounds. I'm going to hit him hard. Well, that guy lowered his shoulder, and he delivered the blow. Nice tackle, but Lord, he took a lick. Jackson, a lot of courage there, buddy. Love it.
First down and 10 up near midfield for the Ryle Raiders.
Go timeout. They didn't like that formation at all.
Leo Gallen, the 6'2 junior, is in that wide out for the Ryle Raiders. It's 7-0, Coach. Lexington Catholic leads on a Tommy Knopp touchdown catch from Bo Allen.
Yeah, a little quick slant play. Looked like may have been a hot pass. He just, ran right inside the defender, and the defender was playing him on the outside shoulder, and he just caught the ball and accelerated to the goal line. So do you have, Gary, are you ready for your first show? Do you have
yes.
a guest and everything yet?
Yes, I do. I've lined up the guest coach. Thanks for asking. Douglas will be on. Frederick Douglass is the first team of the week, and their coach is coming on, Brian Landis, with the big quarterback, 6'8", that's going to Kentucky. He's coming on. 3 of their players, and also Chad Pennington and Sayre. First time they played football.
Yeah.
They're the guests on the show, and we have a great feature as well.
I saw a little bit of film of them playing in that first game that got called short because of rain. But how about that? Sayre's a football team after all these years.
Chad Pennington, the coach at Sayre. They're playing a JV schedule. And Smith.
I'd like to.
Quick toss around the right side to Cusick.
And
Cusick
what a block.
to 40. He's at the 30. There's a flag coming down. He's at the 20. He is gone. But hold the phone. Bring it back. There's a flag down at the line of scrimmage.
Well, we want to see that replay because I guarantee I saw the block. And if it was a block in the back, it was a vicious block in the back. It was a hole. Let's watch this. Watch the block out here on the outside. Yeah, he's got a hold. See it? Number 8.
And there's a block in the back right there, too.
Yeah.
Number 6, I believe.
Yeah, there definitely was a hold. He was grabbing him and holding him from getting to the ball.
Elijah Cusick's a 5'10 junior, and he's going, come on, guys, help me out. I just went 50 yards for the touchdown, and you guys back there holding on me.
Yeah, nice. That was a nice play, actually. Really good.
So that'll bring it back to the 44-yard line. 8:59 to go in the first quarter. Lexington Catholic up top, 7-0, leading the Ryle Raiders here from the Joseph K. Ford Stadium Bluegrass Bowl. First game tonight was won by Covington Catholic in convincing fashion, and Covington Catholic's for real, Coach.
They're definitely going to be a contender.
Even though they don't have A.J. Mayer, that great quarterback, they're still for real. Wideouts both sides, and the fumble away from Smith, and let's see who jumps on it. Lexcat says we've got it, and the white cap agrees. Lexcat football.
Boy, it's 2 huge turnovers in the first quarter.
Yep, coming out of there with it was, for Lexington Catholic, was 16, Jackson Corbett.
Wow.
Yeah, looks like Corbett was able to jump on it there.
Let's see Lexington Catholic go for the juggler here. See if they go.
Turnovers have really snake bitten the Ryle Raiders.
They like to go for your juggler here. Go through to the deep pass. Let's see.
Allen back to pass.
Yep.
Looks deep down the right side to Schnurr. Incomplete. Back in coverage on Schnurr.
Yeah, I think Bo overthrew that one intentionally. Everybody was covered. Everybody had somebody in the hip
was
pocket.
back deep in coverage. Caden was back there with him, number 23. He is a 5'8" senior, and he was back there with Nathan Schnurr. You like the Schnurr kid, Coach?
I do. I really like the Schnurr kid. I think he's capable of breaking him any time.
7-0, Knights on top. They have it at 32. Bo Allen gives inside, and a hit put on. No gain there. Boy, good play by Ryle's defense on Brinkman.
Nice play, 52.
52 is Cooper White. Up front you got Keegan Points, Trey Shelton, Lee Gallen, the defensive end. You got Jackson Saladin, Dylan Tallman, Luke Bradshaw, the linebackers.
Man.
Tristan Milburn, Dylan Green, Elijah Cusick, and Moggy at corner. 3rd down and 11. So triple receivers to the right, 3rd and 11. Bo Allen out of the gun, looking, throwing over the middle, and it's caught to the 20 by Knopp again. Here comes Knopp to the near side, to the 18-yard line.
Wow.
Check that. That was 16. That's Corbett. Jackson Corbett, not Knopp. So Corbett with the catch. Knopp there blocking for him.
Yeah, I think that was Caden. I hope we pronounced that name right. Moj?
Or Moggy.
Moggy. Caden Moggy.
Yeah, we have to apologize to Ryle fans. We do not get any pronunciations on your players. We're doing the best we can. 1st down. Rolling to the left, sets, throws, and incomplete down to the 10-yard line.
Can we see that again, William? Take a look at this. It's a bootleg pass by can you run it back further? All right. Never mind. We'll go on.
That is a great picture, though, Coach.
Yeah, he ran a bootleg to the left. He never got – watch this. He never gets his feet set. Watch. He runs a bootleg. He sees his receiver open. He's got his eyes around. Perfect. And see him step off his back foot and fall backward. You just can't do that. You've got to go ahead and get your feet planted and throw the football.
Trying to go to A.J. King.
I've seen Brett Favre do that. But it's tough for a high school kid to get that ball accurate to the receiver.
This time you have a triple set to the top. Triple receivers to the top, and Corbett is to the bottom. Ryan Nichols is the lone back with Bo Allen. 2nd down. Flips now. Nichols to the 15 and to the down the 11-yard line.
I like that number 23 for Ryle. I just like the way he plays. That's Mogi.
Caden Mogi.
Yeah, came right up through the defender. He resisted the block and came up and made a tackle on the receiver. He's everywhere.
7 minutes, 15 seconds to go. First quarter. Lexington Catholic 3rd and 3 at the 11. Schnurr in motion. Bo Allen fakes to Brinkman. Looks over the middle. He's got Knopp, and he's hit and dropped in the backfield. Good play. That's that same guy, Mogi.
Yeah, he's fantastic running through those blocks and making a tackle. You see, we saw that in the first game too. When you throw those screens out there like that, Gary, you have to block that man that's covering the receiver. You can bring people out late to block other people, but you got to get him, and they didn't get him.
So Powell will hold, and we'll have a field goal here from the 22 32 near hash marks. There'll be a 32-yarder by Woody. 32-yard field goal attempt. Placement down, kick is up, plenty of leg. Woody's a good one, and he gets it in the left side. So Lexington Catholic, 6:31 to go, and they lead 10-0 over the Ryle Raiders here on PrepSpin.com.
I'm working again after being laid off, but it doesn't pay as well.
With the bills and everything else, sometimes it's a struggle just to put food on the table.
We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode. Sometimes the people that need help the most
are the very people that can least afford it.
So we've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Say no to debt. Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free in Lexington and now in London.
At Lexington Diagnostic Center, we love athletes.
We understand that when you are injured, the results of an MRI, CT scan, or X-ray can be the only thing keeping you off the field.
And that's what we're here for.
We're back here at Joseph K. Ford Stadium. Lexington Catholic just went up 10-0 on a field goal by Woody, and that comes to the near side in Abnett. 15, bobbles, 20 in Abnett up to the 23-yard line. He spun around and knocked down. Good play there. Turned in by Chandler Cottle, the Knight, 6'2", 160 senior outside linebacker.
Yeah, he made a nice play on that, nice tackle. The little bobble hurt him, though, and let that coverage come down the field a little bit.
Ryle Raiders, you mentioned Chisholm, that great back they had, and they rode him a lot, and they're doing the same tonight. They're riding England. You know, and of course you had Cusick with a nice 50-yard touchdown run, but it was called back.
Yeah, it was, and the Chisholm, England can break it at any time. Tough kid.
Ryle this time they've got Smith. England is in the backfield, and here's a give dart up the middle. Going with it is England. He's to midfield. England to 40. It's a foot race. 30, 20 to the 10, 5, touchdown.
Well, I tell you what I just say. He can break it at any time.
And he did break it.
This kid is impressive. They come up with these running backs up there at Ryle.
England with a nice run. That was there's a penalty marker down.
Oh, it was down here, though. It's just a celebration or something. Here's the play on replay. You watch for the flag.
Yeah. England was hit there to 25, just kept
tackle
going.
After tackle.
And then it was a foot race in midfield, and number 4 there trying to catch him for the Knights, Dylan Bracken, but he couldn't catch him.
Sideline warning penalty against Ryle. And they were a little excited there, and that's okay. But, you can't do that. The sideline warning, and the next one will be a penalty.
So 77 yards is credited to England for that run.
Wow.
And the extra point coming here for Mason Malik, and the kick is up, and it is good. So Malik makes it 10-7 with 6:11 to go in the first half. Lexington Catholic on top. We'll be back to the Joseph K. Ford Stadium after this run here. You see this run by England. Yeah, we'll just keep it right here.
2.
England. Man, he has gone to the house. And we'll be back here. There's England celebrating. Excessive celebration.
Same or next day appointments, front door parking, and our on-site radiologists make it easy for you to quickly get the results you and your doctor need. Call and compare prices.
We can save you hundreds of dollars.
We would love to help get you back in the game. Call and compare prices
at the Lexington Diagnostic Center.
They say that being a Kentuckian makes you unique. At Whitaker Bank, we agree. We've always been unique. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people because we're from here. We want to make banking easier for you with personalized services like mobile banking, check your balances, transfer funds, and pay bills. It's banking on the go, anywhere, anytime. Whitaker Bank. Uniquely Kentucky.
Touchback anyway.
Good.
So a touchback in the back of the end zone by Schnurr will bring it out to the 20, and that's where Lexington Catholic will have the football. And Coach, you've got some. Do you have any early stats there on the Knights and the Ryle Raiders? But that 77-yard run there by England, that will certainly pad his stats.
It was. That was pretty neat. Yeah, Kenny is sending me stats on my phone, and it has to flip for me in order for me to get it. But I can get it after this play.
Twins to the near side. Brinkman in the backfield with Bo Allen. Gives to Brinkman around the right side, trying to swing it out.
Nothing
at
there.
the 20
Ooh.
And hemmed in and hauled down, and a good play turned in there by Elijah Cusick. The linebacker came up, the safety, 5'11", 175 junior Elijah Cusick helped out on that play, and that's a pickup of about maybe 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Kyle England's had a good half or quarter so far. Six carries, 118 yards. He's averaging almost 20 yards a carry on that.
In 1 quarter, Coach.
Yes,
we still got 5 minutes and a half in this quarter.
Yeah.
Bo Allen looking to pass over the middle to Schnurr. Breaking tackles 25, breaking ankles 30. He's up to the close to the first down marker.
Man, I like him. I tell you.
Nathan Schnurr.
Bo Allen's 4 for 5. That's 4 for 5 for 6 for 48 yards. Longest is 35 yards. Ryan Nichols 7 yards a carry so far for Catholic, and Brinkman 1.7 yards per carry at 4 yards. So
let's be hurt.
Tommy Knopp, like you said, Coach, Gary, 2 catches for 31 yards. He's averaging 15 yards a catch.
And the touchdown.
And a TD.
10-7. This is a tight ball game. Boy, Ryle's got a good running game, especially England.
They do, and it looks like they're gonna rely on him the rest of the game too.
Picked right up where Chisholm left off.
Yeah,
didn't
he did, didn't he?
I mean, 118 yards in the first quarter. 10-7, Lex Cath. And Lex Cath has a really good football team. I'll tell you what, Sammy Vaughn, he'll play college football. I think he's already committed. Sammy Vaughn, the big lineman. Rumpke.
Yeah.
So this is a good Lexington Catholic football team. So this tells you about maybe how good Covington Catholic is, Coach, because they put a whooping on Ryle last week.
They did, and I mean, it just goes to show you can't tell from week to week. But of course, teams make adjustments too, So, but Ryle's always ready to play. I always like their aggressiveness and their toughness.
Twins to the top, and Bo Allen with Brinkman to his left. Fakes to Brinkman, looks left, throws it. It's caught up to the 30, up to the 38-yard line. Big time hit put on. And a flag down. The catch made by Powell.
Yeah,
and here comes a late flag.
That's head-to-head contact, I think. Head-to-head contact, which is a good call, but it's not egregious. So there should not be an ejection here. The runner was being pulled backwards. We can see that again. All right. Let's see what they say here, Gary. See what the officials call.
Here's the replay, Coach.
Yeah, I'm looking at the replay. Watch it. He's pulled backwards. And then the guy comes in and hits him right in the head. It was helmet to helmet. No ejection. Should be no ejection here.
That's good. That's a good call.
Yep.
But the penalty will be a big one. It'll be 15 yards.
Yeah, that was,
mark it off.
That was nothing egregious about it. It wasn't intentional. It didn't launch himself.
46-yard line of Ryle.
Who's that?
Lexington Catholic. Bo Allen, empty backfield out of this pistol now. Looking at pressure, throws it downfield, and it is going to be caught down to the 20-yard line.
Bo Allen took a lick on that one after he threw it, too.
Corbett with the catch.
Watch Bo take it. I don't know if they'll show it on the replay, but he took a heck of a lick on this play.
Sure did.
Bam!
Stood in there, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
6'2". That's what the colleges like about this young man. He'll take a hit and keep on ticking.
Nice catch, too.
First down at the 20-yard line for Bo Allen. Bo Allen looking, fires over the middle to Knopp, looking for a block. Knopp spun around to 6 and knocked down at the 6-yard line.
Looked like might have been a little holding on that play here in the backfield. Joe Steffen, the official, might have missed it. So the guy was coming in hard from the end. I I love those little slant passes, those quick passes.
Stop was made by Plank. Ryan Plank made the hit for Ryle. Bo Allen gives now to Brinkman. He's hit and dropped, no gain. Good play turned in by the big lineman. 63 made that play, and that was a good job by Jacob Gideon. 6'3", 290, a senior. Well, Gideon really turned that play inside.
He really did, didn't it? It looked like there was a little confusion on the blocks for Lexington Catholic. The Knights had a tight slot over there, and he looked a little confused. He wasn't sure who he was supposed to block.
We got a tight one here, Coach. 10-7, Lexington Catholic leading Ryle. 3 minutes and 35 seconds in the first quarter, and Catholic now faced with 2nd down and 8. Fake left side, throws it, and it's caught. Touchdown for the Knights. I think, yes, that's going to be Corbett.
Corbett's running these routes perfectly. Another slant. Those are reads by the quarterback. Take a look at that. He sets him up. We call that stemming. The receiver stems the defensive back, which means he gets head up on him and then cuts inside, and that leaves that pass wide open. Nice job. Nice throw, nice catch.
So Woody will come in for the extra point. 3:27. It's 16-7. Lex Catholic can go on top here, 17-7. I tell you, this is an explosive Lexington Catholic football team. Placement down, and the kick is up, and it is good. So 17-7. Lexington Catholic on top of the Ryle Raiders. We'll be back here in 60 seconds on PrepSpin.com.
At White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, we believe that greatness is in the details. Each decision we make is for the benefit of our patients and our community. This means using industry-leading technology to help you achieve your goals and uncover your perfect smile. Our precision and efficiency results in an experience that is both pleasurable and affordable. White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, applying precision and elegance to your smile.
Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of our 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and PrepSpin.
And they're bringing it back to the 20-yard line and 21-yard line, hemmed in and knocked down, and that's one of the new upmen they had in there, Tyler Phillips, the ball carrier.
Gary, Bo Allen is 9 for 10 for 116 yards and 2 touchdowns. And listen to this.
First quarter.
Yeah, listen to this. Jackson Corbett, 16.3 yards a catch. Tommy Knopp, 15 yards a catch.
Yeah, Lexington Catholic's got some weapons, don't they, Coach?
Oh, they really do.
And Ryle will start at the 21-yard line. Maxon Abnett is in the backfield with England. He's going to run out of the Wildcat now, it looks like. And Abnett, he will run the Wildcat, gets a snap. Wildcat right side, sweep, and Abnett, and to the 22-yard line. Hard hit put on over there by the Knights defense. And big-time hit put on. Let's see who made that hit.
Number 8 come up out of the bottom.
Yeah, that was.
Rubbing his shoulder.
Yes, that was a great play turned in there by Brennan Emnett, and also Tackett helped out. About a yard gain is all he got on that one, Coach.
Feed the beast, guys. Feed the beast.
Jake Smith back in at quarterback, sends an Abnett in motion, back to pass. It steps up. Smith's got some running room. He's up to the 30, 35, 40, and he finally goes down at the 41-yard line on the tackle there by Lex Cass Holthouse, but not before the quarterback, Jake Smith, with a nice 20-yard pick.
Yeah, nice running skills. Watch this. Why he bursts through the line of scrimmage. He's dropped back to throw. The receivers are definitely covered. They're running a little crossing pattern. Bam. Looks like Lexington Catholic was in man-to-man, and when you're in man-to-man, the only person that's not accounted for, the quarterback.
Yep. So wide out both sides. Jake Smith gives now to England. England up to the 45, still driving up to the 46. 5-yard pickup for Kyle England. Boy, I tell you what, yeah, when Ryle gets the football, Coach, it's kind of like old Boone County football with Sean Alexander. You know, give the featured back the ball and let it go.
Yep, all right, feed the beast.
Minute 52.
Absolutely.
Minute 52 here in the first quarter. Lexington Catholic 17, Ryle 7. Gary Ball, Mike Meehan, William Warfield, and our camera guy on top, Corey Rainey. Hand off, and England powers over to the right side to about the 48. He was a member, I believe, the 2006 Mercer County team that won state.
Yeah, Corey won the state championship.
He was a speedster on that team.
Well, he's
a sophomore.
If he's as accurate as a football player is with a camera in his hand, pretty impressive.
Yep, does a good job, and it's a big third down and 3 for the Raiders. Ryle High School at the 47, and the ball gets away and picked up by England. England hemmed in, and he's going to be stopped all the way at the 37-yard line. That's a loss of about 10 yards.
Now, that's a shame because that's going to go against his stats. And, you know, that was one of those situations where he had to get the ball. He had to do something.
Well, there were
with
3 men lined up in the backfield, and the center couldn't find any of them.
That's right. The odds were he was going to hit one of them.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if you just throw the ball back there, it's going to hit somebody, and he didn't find anybody.
I don't know. We saw in that first game that Henry Clay threw the ball back there a couple times.
Yeah,
it went way over the head of the punter.
Mason Malik will punt. And back deep for the Knights.
Nice snap.
Schnurr. And it
Nice
will be
punt.
Schnurr at the 23. And I don't think fair catch is called.
No,
so
he didn't.
So Schnurr with the catch at the 33, and that's where they'll have the ball. They're up 17-7, Coach. 11 seconds. And the bad snap there really cost Ryle on that third down.
It did. They were moving the football just about the last couple of times. They moved the ball down the field and actually had a 70-plus yard touchdown run to get their first score on the board.
Keith Brinkman is in the backfield with Bo Allen. Twin receivers to each side of the field on that spread offense at the 33. 11 seconds. Give to Brinkman. Right side hit and knocked down. Well, they're really paying a lot of attention to Brinkman, aren't they, Coach?
Yeah, they are, and they're getting from the backside, too. A very aggressive defense.
That play was made by Brandon Nipper, number 50, and that's it for the first quarter. First quarter comes to an end. Lexington Catholic 17, Ryle Raiders 7 here at the Bluegrass Bowl at Lexington Catholic. We'll be back with the second quarter here on PrepSpin.com.
Folks, this is Gary Ball, and you hear my catchphrase, soup and a sandwich. When I want the best potato soup and prime rib sandwich, I head over to Rafferty's Restaurants after my games. Check out Rafferty's 9 great locations throughout Kentucky, and all you teens, you can eat at Rafferty's before those big ball games. The open prime rib sandwich is what legends are made of. Ask Joe B. Hall, the legend himself, it's his favorite. Rafferty's a big supporter of high school sports throughout Kentucky. Rafferty's, where the special is you.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare Kentucky's young people for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again.
Bo Allen looking back to the right, and he hits Schnurr. Schnurr hemmed in and be tackled over there by a host of folks, and in particular Luke Bradshaw was over there wreaking havoc, a 6'1", 210-pound junior, and there were a bunch of people over there. Dylan Talman.
Yeah, they're running a tunnel screen, and one thing I can tell you about Ryle right now, they're extremely aggressive on defense. That's probably why those pass receivers are getting open.
J.T. Loki was over there, number 40. Man, oh man.
Real quick score, Frederick Douglass 41, Tates Creek 7.
What
halftime?
Halftime, 41-7. That'll be a running clock. Here's Allen back in the pocket, third down. He gets pressure. He eludes it, steps up, throws it deep downfield, and it is going to be caught. It's caught by Schnurr at the 35. How in the world? We got to take a look at that one again.
That was off.
He caught that with two defenders going up to pick it off, and it went through one defender's hands, and he caught the ball. That back there deep was Cusick. It went through Elijah Cusick's hands, and Schnurr came down with the catch.
Schnurr stole the ball, buddy. He stole the ball. It was like you left home and left the doors unlocked and the windows open.
And that ain't a good combination. Here's a throw down the right side. He's got a receiver, runs under it, and it's going to be touchdown.
What a throw.
What a catch. And that was turned in by Trenton Nauer.
These receivers are just top notch. They really are. Watch this play. It's just a go route is all it is. He takes one step inside, runs a go route. And you know why that worked? That worked because they've been really successful running the slant, weren't they? He takes two steps down. He dips his shoulders inside. They jump on a slant pass. He runs a go down the sideline.
10:56 in the first half.
That's not accidental, people. That's intentional coaching right there.
And Lexington Catholic's Woody's extra point. Yeah, Neuer. That was Neuer with the catch over the shoulder. Trenton Neuer. And over the shoulder catch. And somehow, Coach, he kept the football as he went in the end zone. So we'll take a look at that again. Well, watch his dip his shoulder inside.
Yeah. Right here. He dips inside. They bite on the slant. And he lays it over his outside shoulder exactly where you were supposed to do it.
That was a super catch by Neuer. And then he somehow got to the pylon before he lost the ball.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Wow. That was a super effort.
And remember, all you have to do is break the plane of the goal line with the football in possession.
So Trenton Neuer with the touchdown catch. And what was that, Coach, about 35 yards?
It was. What a throw.
So Lex Cav flexing their muscles.
What is going on
This is a 6A team, Ryle. Lexington Catholic is 3A. And they are going to be up 24-7 here.
Now, Coach Smith is really talking over something with his official. It was an official timeout for some reason.
10:56 to go in the first half. Coming up at halftime, Coach, we got our Roberts Insurance halftime report. Roberts Insurance on Main Street over in Richmond, Kentucky. Roberts Insurance halftime report. You'll have your UFOs, and you make the call.
I got two good UFOs, very good from this game. And you make the call. We're going to talk about a baseball term, batting.
Batting the ball?
Yes.
Interesting.
We're going to talk about batting.
Coach will have those. He has those throughout the entire season here on PrepSpin. UFOs, Unheralded Football Overachievers. Each team gets a nominee. Nominate him to coach me in. Here's that. We got to look at that pass again.
See a little dip inside. They fell for it. Perfect throw down the. How did he get in the end zone here, I don't know, but he did. He was not out of bounds with his foot.
See, not making the call, not becoming an official.
Yeah, not the official right there.
Yeah.
Well, we need to get Corey up there to take a picture of that moon. Look at that gorgeous full moon over the stadium.
That is beautiful here, Joseph K. Stadium. Of course, named after Joe Ford, who donated so much money to Lexington Catholic and did the former Joe Ford. His son Jeff works out at WKYT with me, Coach. Nice young man. So
I tell you, look at this crowd, man. It's a great crowd.
It's a great crowd. Catch the Scholastic Ball Report next Sunday, the 2nd of September, right before Labor Day. The Scholastic Ball Report, Coach, we kick off season 16.
And we're looking for a sponsor for You Make the Call at halftime.
We still
don't have it. We need an eye doctor or somebody.
All these sponsors, and nobody's sponsored out. You Make the Call.
Yeah, just have a sponsor. You Make the Call.
I don't understand.
A lawyer, an eye doctor, somebody.
Yeah, you said an attorney.
The reason why they're waiting is because somebody threw over the ball 3 times.
Somebody did what?
Well, that's an interesting thing that we probably gross out a lot of people for told
okay.
it. So,
somebody had a little upset stomach?
Yeah, right over the football.
Oh, my goodness.
So, you're not going to use that football for a while.
No, get another ball. I'm sure there's more footballs around.
Yeah, I'm sure there are.
10:56 here in the first half.
Make sure the real man. Yeah, they're showing it out there. We're not happy with what we're seeing here, but it's okay, Yep, Corey's moving the camera now. Corey couldn't take it. Hey, tell Corey to film the moon. Look at that moon.
See if we can get a shot of that moon over there, William. Corey to. And you mentioned the score from Douglas, 41-7.
Yeah.
I'm going to get some scores, too. So did Trinity win?
Yeah, they said they won, yeah.
And we'll replay all these touchdowns because we've had a bunch of them. And the first one, of course, by Lexington Catholic. And here's that pass. I was seeing that blitz coming. He just fires over to Tommy Knopp at the 25, and he does the rest. Tommy Knopp with a 35-yard touchdown catch. And then Schnurr there. And then here's England. He burst up the middle and just runs over people. England as he goes 77 yards. Look at him outrun Lexington Catholic down there. And I thought right there he'd be caught, but
he can chug, doesn't he? He's really moving.
There's the pass over the shoulder to Nauer, and he takes it in the pylon.
England's just doing a heck of a job running the football. And Lexington Catholic, their passing game is vicious. The reason they're taking so long cleaning up body fluids is, that's a rule that you have to do now. You have to treat that stuff for any kind of problem with disease or whatever. This guy's a hero as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, and he gets a high five from
Lexington high five Catholic with gloves on, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's right. So here's Woody with the extra point that will put the Knights up 24-7, 10:56 to go before halftime. And Lexington Catholic all over Ryle right now by 17 if they get this extra point. Woody's got a strong leg, Coach. We've got some good legs in the city this year.
We do. There's some good kickers now.
You said it was a little lacking last year.
Yeah.
Here's Woody's placement's down, and it's blocked. So Ryle blocks the extra point. Coming in there to get it was number 3, Elijah Cusick, blocks that extra point. 10:56 to go in the first half. Lexington Catholic 23, as you see the extra point blocked there by Elijah Cusick.
Nice job.
23-7, Lex Cath. We'll be back on PrepSpin.com.
My tax refund usually helps me out, but this year it was much lower than what it was supposed to be. This isn't enough to get me caught up. What am I supposed to do?
Is this happening to you? We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode.
Bankruptcy could be your best solution.
We're here to give you a fresh financial start.
Say no to debt. Get your bankruptcy started for as little as $78 today. The consultation is free in Lexington and now in London.
They say that being a Kentuckian makes you unique. At Whitaker Bank, we agree. We've always been unique. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people because we're from here. Kentucky owned, Kentucky based, always has been, always will be. Yeah, you could say we are a unique.
Here's the kick by Woody, and it drives Ryle back to the 5, coming out to the 20. And let's see, they're going to hem him down, knock him down short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the kicking team on that return there by, as you see, the running back was Caden Mogi, a 5'8 senior. And he was active early on in this ball game from his outside linebacker spot.
Yes, he was. And, you know, it's just a matter of stopping that passing game. I mean, they pretty much shut down the running game of Lexington Catholic.
Jake Smith will have England now shift to his left. Twin receivers to the bottom and Abnett out there. Twin receivers to the top from the 20-yard line. Smith takes a snap, looking left, throws it deep down the left sideline, incomplete. Trying to go down there on the left sideline as he was trying to go to Coker, intended for Jonathan Coker.
He's a big guy. He's tall.
Coker goes 6 foot. Not that tall, Coach. But
he looks
taller
tall and lanky. He's got to be taller.
Yeah,
than that.
Must be a different guy.
He looks 6'2".
Coker. Second down for Smith. Sends an Abnett to the near along with Brandon Soden. And gives England. He's hit, knocked backwards, no gain. Still going, and good defense there turned in by the Knights.
Yeah, they powered up.
Philip Arumba.
Arumba did a great job on that. They tried something there, and it looked like Lexington Catholic went in looked like a little revolve type defense right there that time, and actually ran away from the play, but the defensive line and linebackers made up for it.
3rd and 11. Smith out of the gun, rolling to the right. Smith still rolling. Sets, throws, and it's caught, and it's close to the first down, and it's up to the 33, and he's got the first down. What a nice catch by Brandon Soden.
Yeah, right on the sideline there. It almost looked like he was out of bounds on that. Let's see. Let's take a good look in this slow-mo. I love this instant replay.
He's got a foot in, Coach. That's all you need. He's got a foot down.
And he doesn't bobble it either.
Nope. He's inbound. So first down, that's a great catch. It was,
wasn't it? Kept that 1 foot in bounds and didn't bobble the football.
The replay does not lie. Handoff goes to England inside, and he's not going anywhere. Stacked up. He's not going anywhere. And here's a late flag.
What in the world would that be for?
Well, somebody said something. Somebody didn't agree. Somebody didn't like something, or –
it was late, real late.
And coming up tonight at 10 o'clock, don't forget to catch Rick Shaw and Donnie Atkins on the Kentucky High School Scoreboard Show. 40 stations around the state of Kentucky giving you all the scores and highlights and coaches' interviews. The Kentucky High School Scoreboard Show tonight at 10 o'clock on 630 WLAP, and catch your station around the state of Kentucky. I love that show, Coach.
I do too, and I tell you, there have been many, many late nights with only a cup of coffee in my hand, driving back from games. That I listen to them and to get scores.
9 minutes, 54 seconds in the first half.
That was offsetting penalties, by the way, Gary.
Yep. So
personal fouls.
So first down, and they get the first down back. Now they've got second down over there.
Yeah.
On the down marker, we still got first down on the board. 9:49. Jake Smith, high snap. Smith gets it, steps up. He's got some running room now. If he gets a block, he does get a block. He's at the 40 and ran out of bounds up near the first down. Boy, that's a good effort there by Jake Smith. As he looked like he got the first down, Coach. He got him about a yard.
Yeah, really hustles. And snap was a little high, a little hot for him. Let's say it was hot. Good block downfield.
Yep.
Nice job by number 6 for the Raiders there on a block.
Good job by Clarkson, 195-pounder, senior.
No, that snap was low.
Snap was low. What's the deal with the snaps? The second ball game, Coach, you would think by the second ball game you'd have those snaps worked out.
Yeah, these shotgun snaps especially. People think, well, it's easier under center. I had a rule when I was coaching. We ran a lot of shotgun when I was at Dunbar. And the center had to hit, ready for this? He had to hit 50 out of 50. It's perfect to the quarterback, or they wouldn't leave the field.
Where did he hike them to?
To the quarterback.
50 times.
50 times.
Smith throws it deep down the left side. His receiver trying to run under it, incomplete.
Yeah, receiver kind of drifted inside on the play. That actually was a pretty good pass. He did. He stopped his stride. William Moorfield here, our producer, the king of stream, he noticed that too. He stopped his stride and maybe drifted inside a little
And when
bit.
you're 6'4", you have a big stride.
Yeah, you do.
Rankin has a 6'4" frame, 190 pounds. So 23-7, Lexington Catholic on top. 9:32 to go in the first half from Joseph K. Ford Stadium. Twins out to the top. Smith gives to England. He's trying to bounce it outside. Cuts back inside.
Nice.
England to midfield and down into Lex-Cat territory to the 49-yard line.
He's a real deal, Gary.
Yep.
He really is.
He got good yardage on that one.
Yep.
Got about 7 yards.
It'll be third down, right? Yep.
Third and a long 3.
No huddle going quick.
Midfield. They give to England. Dancing up, and he is going to have the first down. Here's a flag coming down, and we had Rumpke over here, 6'2", 270, saying, I got held, and I think he did. He was telling the official. He was showing him flag,
yeah,
and I think they called it.
Big Joe Steffen, the referee here, longtime referee, one of the best. Yeah, that'll get you every time, those big penalties. You got your horse running the football. He's a real deal, getting the yardage, and then you have a big penalty.
I think that went against right tackle Hunter Hassel, 6'1", 260-pound junior. So third down, and instead of about 3.5, they need 14 yards. 8 minutes, 50 seconds to go in the first half. Jake Smith in a tough third down and long. What do you call here, Coach?
Well, they got a passing game, and they took
Smith
England out.
Rolling to the right, getting pressure. Still rolling. Smith looks, and he cuts it back, and he's going to be slammed down at the 47-yard line.
Well, he got a lot of that yardage back at least.
Yeah, about 6 yards short. So
yep.
We'll see what Ryle does. They're down 23-7. They're down, Coach, by 16 points. So if you're down 16, do you go for it here? You're down 2 scores and 2 conversions.
Well, if they feel like they can't stop that passing game, they're going to go for it, or they're at least going to.
Twins to the top. And it's deflected at the line. Good job by the defense of Lex-Cath. And I tell you what, Coach, it looked like to me that Dylan Bracken got a hand on it.
Yeah, let's see that again.
That looked like Dylan Bracken knocked that one down, number 4. See if I didn't.
Look at this.
Yeah,
hey,
number
Bill,
4.
run that back again, will you?
Dylan,
yeah, but run it back again. And then can you freeze it at the line of scrimmage real quick? All right, wait. The reason that quarterback did that was an audible. Take a look at the receiver. There is nobody covering the receiver. Look, they forgot about him. See it? Check. Stop right there. There's the receiver, the slot back. They forgot to cover him.
Yeah, he was wide open.
Number 10's coming late and saying, oh, my goodness, there's nobody there.
He would have got the first down.
That was a big play. Big play by the guy that knocked it down. Thanks, William. That was awesome.
Yeah, we said Bracken knocked it down, number 4, and he got it, Coach. Pass down the left side, and it's going to be Powell. And he's got the catch down to the 28-yard line.
Yeah, and Bo Allen's got the smoothest release I've seen of any quarterback in the last couple of years, let me tell you. Smooth release, beautiful throw.
He sends triple receivers out to the top. Schnurr. Knopp is out there. And Twins to the bottom. Bo Allen looking left, fires it down the left side to Powell, and it is going to be incomplete. It hit the back of the defensive back for Ryle.
Yeah, he kind of got his hand in there too.
It hit Cusick right in the back. Look at it. Comes down. Cusick's on him. A little bit of contact there, but it hit Cusick right in the back.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, this is that was a shallow pattern. It was a crossing pattern by the 2 inside receivers, and the outside receiver went down the sideline. The inside receiver coming across, there's grass there. He's open.
8:01 to go in the first half. Lexington Catholic 23, Ryle 7. Lexington Catholic trying to go to 2-0. Ryle trying to go to 1-1. Bo Allen, low snap, gives it to Brinkman. He is hit and pulled down. Good play. Turned in by the linebacking core. And in particular there, it was Devin Handorf.
Nice play.
Handorf, a 6 foot, 210-pound junior,
44. They're really good, really strong defensive on the tackles and stuff. They really go to the football.
Bluegrass Preps, Rob Bacigalupo.
Love that name.
Rob Bacigalupo. Say that 10 times. Bluegrass Preps. Thanks to those guys. Here rolling to the right is Bo Allen. Allen sets, throws, and it's down. Is it? No, it hits the ground. I think that one hit the ground.
It did.
Trying to go to Knopp. Tommy Knopp. Tommy Knopp pulled the ball off the ground as fast as he could, but there's a flag down.
Yeah. They might have been on. Let's see if this is a delay or what do you call it looked like the receiver caught the ball, and when he missed it, he just threw it.
It's going to be against Ryle.
Yeah.
On that 3rd and 11. 7:19 to go in the first half. It's going to be sideline interference is the call, Coach.
Yeah, when you put your hands behind the back for the referee puts his hands behind the back, that normally means sideline interference. Now, the difference between that, they got a warning earlier, right? They got a sideline warning earlier. Sideline interference is if anybody on your team gets out in that area that's close to the field. And, buddy, I tell you what, if an official is running down and runs into a coach or a player, it's worse than that. It's an ejection sometimes. But sideline interference is a call that they're going to call, especially after a warning. And they already had a warning.
Lexington Catholic's junior quarterback, Bo Allen. He's already been offered by Kentucky, right?
I
don't know if he's accepted. He hasn't committed anywhere yet, has he? Or
no, I don't think so.
I think his dad was a quarterback at Kentucky. Oh, he is committed to Kentucky. Okay. Well, they're going to take the penalty, and let's see where they mark it at. Mark it down 5 yards to the 25, so it will be 3rd down and about 5, 3rd and 6.
They've got 4th down.
They've got 4th down on the marker, but I'm not sure about that, Coach. So Lexington Catholic leads. Ball on the 24-yard line. 23-7. We have a timeout on the field. I think the Knights took it. Timeout. 7:19 in the first half. Lexington Catholic 23, Ryle 7 here on PrepSpin.com.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
Back to pass, 4th down. He's rolling to the right. He's going to go to the pylon. He may have it, and he gets close to the 1st down marker. Depends on where that spot is, over inside the 20-yard line. And let's see where they mark it at. And, from here, I don't know. It's close, Coach. Very close. Let's look at the mark there.
All right, look in the replay.
I don't know, Coach. I don't know if he got it. He jumped out of bounds. Yeah, he jumped out of bounds, so he's just short of it.
Yeah.
That's why he jumped out at the 20. That
he had the ball out.
Yeah, he did. He had the ball up at the first down marker.
Yeah, he had the ball out, but the official was way out of position. Well, he was in his position he was supposed to be in, but he was behind the play. He might not have seen the ball.
Coming up at halftime, the Roberts Insurance Halftime Report brought to you by our good friends Roberts Insurance over in Richmond, Kentucky on Main Street. They insure 3/4 of this great state of Kentucky, Roberts Insurance. 7:10 to go in the first half. Ryle takes over. Jake Smith rolls to the right, looks to throw, sets up, throws it deep downfield, and it's caught up to the 50-yard line. What a great catch. Turned in, and that's a super catch by Brandon Soden, 6'1" senior.
Nice job by the senior. Nice throw right over his shoulder. Looked like he was in a little trouble back here. The quarterback was in a little trouble. A little pressure coming from the outside. Wham! Stood right in
That
into
was
it.
a great throw, Coach. Right on the money.
Right on the money.
And if I tell you what, if Holthouse doesn't make that play, he's probably gone.
Yeah.
Holthouse was right on him. Midfield, Smith looking down the middle. Throws it deep. He's got a receiver down there trying to run under it, incomplete. And Abnett was the intended receiver.
Nah, I'll tell you what, he just overthrew him that time. Had a perfect pass the pass before and went deep again.
Jake Smith, 6'3" senior.
I like the senior. They have a lot of nice seniors on that team.
Well, they had Jake Chisholm last few years to give the ball to. Now they got Kyle England, a 5'10", 210-pound junior. He looks like he's going to be a good one for Ryle. He's got a 77-yard touchdown in this game.
But he's not in there now, and he hasn't been in there the last few plays.
They're giving him a blow, Coach. Second, 2 out to the receiver. Handoff, it goes to Cusick. He's hit, comes flag. Somebody might have got the face mask.
Yeah, I think it was too. I think you're right. I think it was a face mask, Gary. Number 3, maybe.
As we look at that again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Number 3.
Pulling the face mask. That was 3-on-3 right there.
It was.
You had the player for the Knights was A.J. King. He's a big 6'3", 240-pounder. And player was Elijah Cusick, number 3 for Ryle. Well, that penalty will move it up. Personal foul. So but they mark it from the point of attack, don't they?
Mark it from the
point of the foul.
Point of the foul.
So that'll be 15 yards, and they'll mark it off down to the 41. You'll be about a yard shy of the first down, Coach.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be 2nd and a yard. They need to get to the 40.
See, this one I don't understand. My quarterback just didn't get under center and just sneak it. He's a big kid.
Smith back to pass. Smith in trouble, and he gets out of it. And he gets the first down. Now he gets out of that trouble.
How did he get out of there?
He was finally stopped by Caudle. Chandler Caudle got him. But he broke out of that. There were people everywhere. Let's take a look at that again. That was Houdini. Here's Smith doing his best Houdini. How does he get out of that? But he does.
He does. He sneaks
Busts out of there. And then good job by Caudle staying alert. 38-yard line. 1st and 10 Ryle trying to get back in this game. Quick toss around the right side. England breaks a tackle. England running hard, and he's slammed down at the 43-yard line. That'll be a nice pickup of about 6 yards, excuse me.
He doesn't think anything about running out of bounds. There's no way he was going to run out of bounds. He lowered his shoulder. I'm going to go get upfield.
He's 210 pounds, Coach. Solid player.
I bet he's good in the weight room.
Yeah, exactly. That's the offseason makes the fall, doesn't it, Coach? Give to England up the middle. England running hard. He's to the 31, about 2 yards, maybe 3 yards shy of the first down.
Kind of a draw play the way they blocked it, yeah. But they're feeding the beast. He's pounding it in there. It's 4 down zone though, so it's 3rd down, but
3rd down. They give now to England. He's got the first down and more. He slips, gets the first down, but he slips right at the first down marker.
He did.
He slipped straight back as he was trying to make his cut. Yeah, you know a guy's trying to make a cut when he slips like this and goes straight back on his helmet, Coach.
Yeah, but he's still down.
Watch this. Yeah, he's shaking up. Right there.
Watch. He slipped. You know what? I bet it's cramps. I bet he just cramped that leg because the way he slipped.
Yeah, he got the first down. 5.5 minutes to go before halftime, and Lexington Catholic leads 23-7 over the Ryle Raiders. Earlier tonight, Covington Catholic looked impressive, 41-0 over Henry Clay. Henry Clay with all that speed, they couldn't get it outside tonight. They did get one touchdown called back on a long run by Jackson, and they got that called back, Coach, a long pass, and that's the only touchdown they had tonight. It was called back.
Yeah, I can't tell. They look like they're just stretching his legs out.
Ryle had Cusick run along touchdown by 15. It was called back. Yeah, that player's shaking up.
Yeah, he's sprained his ankle or something maybe, huh?
Yeah, like I said, that doesn't look good when you go straight back like that.
No.
5'10". He's a good-looking 5'10", 210-pound junior. England is going to be out. That might bring it up. Probably be Elijah Cusick. He is the backup.
Southwestern 28, Dunbar 7, final. Western Hills 41, Estill County 7. I bet the running back Robertson from Wandale Robertson, I bet he just tore it up.
Yep. What other finals you got, Coach?
They're measuring out there.
Yeah, he
Montgomery County 26.
He was further than that down. He was another yard downfield. That was not a good mark.
27-26 East Jessamine over Montgomery County. Douglas 48, Tates Creek 7, third quarter. Lafayette, Scott County 13, Lafayette 6, first quarter. So it looks like Frederick Douglass is the team to beat again.
How much did they win by?
41-6.
41-6. So Tates Creek. Well, Tates Creek beat Tates Creek that bad too, though.
Who did?
Henry Clay.
Henry Clay did, yeah. But it's not over. It's the third quarter.
So 3rd and inches.
Should be 4th, shouldn't it?
Well, yes. Yeah, it's 4th down. Jake Smith got Cusick in the backfield. Gives it now. Cusick hit, and he's dropped. He doesn't get the first down. And that play was made by Brennan Emnett, number 8. He stuffed him in the backfield.
Yeah, nice job, I tell you. That's a big play, too, and you don't have England in there. I got to tell you, I think with England in there, they might have made it with just that short distance. I don't know why they don't get under center and just run the sneak.
Yeah, they only needed about 6 inches.
Yep.
Your quarterback 6'3". First down at the 31. I still think he got it on that bad mark when it was marked like it was. Here's Brinkman, hit, and he's knocked backwards.
Nice job. 13, nice job. Good pressure, good tackle.
Tyson Keller is number 13.
Catholic's taking their time here. They're getting to play from the sideline, looking at their wristbands. This is a Bo Allen play right here, 2nd and 13.
4-man front by the Ryle defense. Bo Allen fakes, looks caught over the far side. Powell to the 45. No, check that. To the midfield and first down.
That was all him, Gary.
I believe that was Trenton Nauer. Yeah, Trenton Nauer.
No, yeah, that was him. All him. Neuer. All him.
Neuer. Let's get that name right.
Yeah, he's a weapon.
4 minutes, 32 seconds in the first half. Lexington Catholic 23 and Ryle Raiders 7.
Twins on both sides. They're stacking their twins out there on the top of the screen, stacking those twins.
Former Commissioner Bridget DeVries watching tonight, Coach.
All right.
Enjoying your comments.
Tell Bridget DeVries that actually we talked to her and she gave us the idea to do the rules of the game.
You make the call.
You make the call.
Good idea, Bridget.
Big moths. Mars. Oh, yeah, it is. You can get a little. William just pointed out, there's a full moon, and the planet Mars is up there. The god of war, Mars.
Handoff goes.
No,
the quarterback's got it. He's to the 45, and Bo Allen to the 46-yard line. I tell you what, he faked everybody out. I was looking at the moon, guys. You had me looking at everything else but the play.
That was a bad moon rising there, Gary. You just missed it.
Bad moon rising.
You were hypnotized.
Hypnotized
by the moon.
Second down and 5 for the Colonels, or for the Knights. Colonels won earlier tonight, 41-0, as Cub Cav beat Henry Clay. 3 minutes, 29 seconds, first half. Bo Allen fakes, looks, passes, caught, and it's taken up to down to the 48-yard line, and it's caught by Schnurr.
Yeah, that's a bubble screen. I don't know if they wanted it to be a slip screen, but it was a bubble screen. He came back to get the football, caught the ball, and come up. There's about 5 different screens you can run with this offense. They're measuring. Joe Stephan slowing his game down with all these measurements.
Wants to get it right, Coach.
Yeah, well, he always was like that. He likes to get things right.
They haven't missed many tonight.
No, we watch them on replay. We'll tell you if they miss them. I mean, we can see.
Well, never mind.
Got it by the nose of the ball.
Yep. First down. 3:19. What you got there, Coach?
Let me leave my glasses.
Get your eyeballs on.
West Jessamine 22, Clay County 18.
So big win for, is that a final? That's a big win for West.
It is.
3 minutes, a clock running, 3:15 to go.
I like that West Jessamine, East Jessamine rivalry.
Are we doing that game?
I hope we do. That's a fun game. They treat us well over there.
49-yard line. Bo Allen, back to pass, throws it down the far side, and it's going to be incomplete.
Back shoulder throw. That's what you see in the pros and the colleges. Little back shoulder throw.
And that was intended for Philip Go.
27-0.
I tell you, they have used, Coach, and I'm not exaggerating. They have used 7 receivers tonight.
Hey, Gary, here's one that'd be interesting. Male beat Ballard, 47-0.
Well, that just tells you that Ballard must have, the quarterback must have told him we're going to run the ball.
Yeah.
High snap to Bo Allen, and it's loose, and let's see who's got it, and it's going to be, Catholic pulled it back in. Sammy Carr last week for Ballard said, I don't want to throw it anymore, Coach. Let's run the ball in the second half.
Yeah, he didn't like that. It was tough. And Mel's loaded all the time, though.
Yeah, very good. Coached by Chris Wolf. There's a high snap, and it was Bo Allen who pulled it back in.
Yeah. He's lucky to get it. He really is.
2 minutes and 28 seconds to go. And Lexington Catholic leads 23-7 over Ryle. Gary Ball, Mike Meehan, William Warfield, and Corey Raymer.
They're running a spread again. This is a system look right here with a stacked receivers at the top of the screen.
Bo Allen throws it down the far side, and it's going to be incomplete. And there's a flag down.
I am really surprised if they call pass interference on this, but we'll see. We need to see that again when you get a chance.
It was intended for Tommy Knopp, the senior receiver, who had the touchdown in this game.
Little slant on the outside receiver down the sideline. I don't see any interference.
No, that's not. I didn't see any either.
I didn't see any interference.
But I don't have a zebra uniform on, and it doesn't matter what.
But did they make a call? Did they call interference?
Well, the announcer said it was pass interference, but yep, so it was. Yep, pass interference, that's the call.
I didn't see it. I can't believe that. Take a look at this. If you look at it closely, it looks like the defensive back doesn't have a hand on him at all.
Cusack, we're going to look at that one more time.
Yeah, he may have grabbed him right there, but that's not where the flag was thrown, though.
Flag was thrown down at the initial
the back
contact.
judge threw the flag.
The point of contact down there.
Now what?
We're going to another measurement, Coach. 2:06, and Catholic student section down here to our left is packed. They're loud and they're proud. They're packed in over there.
They're doing more measurements than the cooking channel here. Daggone, they're measuring every play.
Coming up at halftime, the Roberts Insurance halftime report, UFOs, and you make the call. Well, I'm sure you'll have something exciting for us.
2 really good UFOs, by the way, and you make the call. We're going to talk about batting, B-A-T-T-I-N-G, batting. Oh, this is interesting. Switch those receivers, got a single receiver on the backside.
Quick toss to Brinkman, and he's got the first down and more as he takes it down to the 33-yard line with 2 minutes to go in the first half, and the Knights of Catholic.
Yeah, that play was successful because of formation. That's a good job by the coaches. They put it wide out over here, one single receiver over there. Moved that man, the third man moved over, and when he did that, they shifted the defense over and let the downline option work.
Triple receivers to the bottom for Bo Allen. Brinkman shifts to the left side at the 36. Fake to Brinkman. Bo Allen's going to follow him and slam down at the 31-yard line.
There's some people flinching when they see Bo Allen run the football. But, you know.
I know Mr. Allen is. His dad, the former quarterback at Kentucky.
Good quarterbacks run the ball.
1:38 to go. First half of action. Second game of the Joseph K. Ford Bluegrass Bowl. Joseph K. Ford Stadium at Lexington Catholic. Covington Catholic won the first game 41-0. Bo Allen, quick pass, set up, it's caught, and down to the 10, and still running, down to the 10, 5, and he gets in, touchdown.
That was all receiver on that one.
That was Corbett, 16.
Bo Allen just flicked the ball to him on another little screen look. And Corbett just broke those tackles. We run that again, William. That's a good one.
Corbett is tough. So
I like that play. That was nice.
So they go up 29-7, Coach.
Now fake.
High snap. Woody gets in, just dives on it.
Silly.
So the kick is no good.
That was horrible.
We go to the we got 1:16 here. We see the pass here to Corbett. Boy, at the 25.
One missed tackle.
And breaking tackles, three missed tackles, and just takes it into the end zone. So
very
Corbett
impressive
with the touchdown catch. We'll be back here on PrepSpin, 1:16 to go. 29-7. Lexington Catholic on top.
Take a little walk with me. I'll keep you in good company and be there for you till the end. You'll never be alone, my friend.
Down at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, I'm going to have to make a statement here. Normally, the officials are supposed to give between plays like that. They give you plenty of time, but these officials are rushing things now, taking time on their measurements, but rushing things during the between plays, between touchdowns. Should give you a good 60 seconds, but they're not. So we're coming back a little late.
1:04 to go. Yeah, we asked for a full 60, so 29-7. We got an officials timeout. 1:04 to go.
We have a player down.
Thanks to Mingua Beef Jerky. Mingua Beef Jerky, the sponsor here on PrepSpin, White Greer Maggard. Mingua Beef Jerky. Let's thank all of our sponsors, Coach. I tell you what, without these people, it wouldn't be possible. We want to thank, of course, Mingua Beef Jerky, White Greer Maggard, Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode, the UPS Kentucky Loop, Boy, they do a good job with those with the money they give students.
That's a great thing that they're sponsoring this broadcast and these broadcasts too.
Roberts Insurance are our sponsor of our halftime report. Sutherland Chevrolet, Lexington Diagnostic, Bluegrass Orthopedics, Rafferty's and Double Dogs, Whitaker Bank, Kentucky Scoreboard Show with Rick Shaw, and also Donnie Atkins, 40 Stations, Kentucky Scoreboard Show, coaches around the state, Scholastic and Crown Trophy. Coach.
Oh yeah, I'm moving the mic around here.
Yeah, exactly. First down and 10. Smith fires left side, and let's see, is it caught over there? That's a good catch, Coach.
Yep, good catch.
Turned in, and
it's 28.
That's turned in by the starting. Yeah, great catch, and that's turned in by Vince Rankin. Vince Rankin with a nice catch. 47 seconds. I don't know if Ryle's got time. Smith steps up, throws again. That's caught again by Rankin. First down.
They're giving Rankin a little room out there, and he's just catching the ball and stepped out of bounds that time to stop the clock. 41 seconds behind, 29-7. Lexington Catholic scored there and went for 2 on a fake extra point, which probably they should have saved that for sometime when they really, really need it.
Madison Central 38, Woodford County 6. Throw down the middle, and Cusick, the intended receiver, is picked off and intercepted by Holthouse. What a pick!
Yeah, Holthouse was really the receiver. It looked like he had the leverage on the real receiver, and the ball looked like it was thrown to him.
What a layout by Henry Holthouse, the interception. Man, oh man, look at this again, Coach. That is big time. That's as good as you'll see at the college level right there. That is a big-time interception by Henry Holthouse.
Yeah, he locked it in. He caught it.
He more than locked it in. Woo. I like it.
Little incidental push-off. I wouldn't call that either. It didn't affect the play.
Allen hit, and he's going to be dumped at the 25 on the sack. And
pull the trigger, Bo. Pull the trigger. You can't stand back there for 5 seconds.
He was pulled down there by Cooper White, 6'1", 210-pound defensive end. Jeez. So 25 seconds.
Timeout. Lexington Catholic called a timeout there. It's either to say, all right, we're going to try a couple plays here, maybe call 2 plays in the huddle over here on the sideline so we don't have to we can get a couple plays in. Or they're saying, guys, you got to block. You can't have our quarterback getting hit from behind like that.
That's right. Coach, coming up at halftime, the Roberts Insurance halftime report. You've got our UFOs, and you make the call.
What in the world? Oh. The trainer down there, the lady trainer, looked like she had a cell phone stuck at the top of her head, but it was a cone. This Corey's doing a super job up there, Gary.
Yes, he is.
He really is. This filming is pretty amazing.
It looks great. I mean, we've got a monitor right here in the booth with us, and it's a big monitor too. It's almost big enough just to call the game on.
That's what I've been doing.
And yeah, you've been looking at the monitor the whole game, and I tell you what, it is a beautiful picture. Bo Allen with wideouts both sides, screen back to the near side, and he's got Trenton Neuer, and now takes it to the 32-yard line.
Little bubble screen again, and he gets out of bounds with 18 seconds. What can they do here, Gary? They got to, they can't, unless they're padding their stats, they got to try to score again if they can. If they have a timeout, they can get a long pass down. Even if they don't get in, maybe kick a field goal. But
Bluegrass Preps. I want to thank those folks at Bluegrass Preps. Rob Bacigalupo, my good buddy. Throw over the middle, and it's caught again. First down to the 45, and move the chains with 13 seconds. That'll be a first down. Neuer's got it at the 45.
First down, Knights.
So many weapons on this Catholic team. My goodness. So many. I mean, Bo Allen, pick your poison, Coach. You got 6 or 7 receivers you can throw the ball to.
And he's throwing to them, all of them.
Yeah, we got to look at that at halftime. I bet 6 guys at least have receptions in this game.
Amazing.
Bo Allen He's a good one. You can tell by looking at that young man right there, he's filled that. He's hit the weight room too, Coach.
Right.
He's hit the weight room big time. Looks much stronger.
Perfect size for a good college player.
Yeah, he is. 6'2", 200 pounds. Of course, he's from pretty good genes. His dad was a quarterback at Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
Bill, I believe it's Bill Allen. Here's Bo back. Bo looking. Firing down deep down the middle of the field, and it's going to be through the hands of Nauer.
He almost caught it.
Neuer reached up, but went right through his, couldn't come up with it.
Couldn't come up with it.
Trent Neuer.
I wonder if we're going to see England in the second half.
I don't think so, Coach.
He went down with an injury to his leg.
They're down 29-7, unless you think you can come back.
Well, he was their offense.
Yes, he was.
What now?
Now another timeout with 4 seconds. They're going to call a timeout.
Why?
Try to get more, I guess, Coach.
But they had a play called. I don't know. What do you there's this thing called prevent defense that some defenses play where they back everybody up, don't even hardly rush the quarterback or don't rush him at all. Just put four defenders back about 30 yards and make sure the play stays underneath you. That's exactly what they're going to do. And I do not think that Lexington Catholic has a lot of teams, when you run that prevent defense, they'll run a draw and hope that the running back, if he's got the skills, can get all the way down the field. I don't think that's going to happen here. I don't see Lexington Catholic with that kind of running back.
I'm going to go ahead and say it here, Coach. We've seen it once this year. We saw it a few years ago.
Don't say it.
Remember against Boyle County, Lexington, hook and ladder.
Don't say hook and ladder. You don't think that team knows that hook and ladder might be coming?
Well, it worked against Boyle County.
Yeah, well.
Wow, that's great. We'll provide live scores at halftime. This game going through 3 devices: Facebook, the NFHS network, and I think PrepSpin. All 3 carrying this game. Is that right, Coach?
Yep.
Hello?
National Federation of High Schools.
Yeah, is that correct?
Yes.
And Facebook. So Bo Allen out of the gun, getting pressure, and he's going to be dropped and sacked at the 39. Under the first half.
Hustle.
Nice play turned in there, and that was turned in by Mr. Keller.
We have a little penalty that's going to have to be taken care of here. It's a dead ball penalty.
Yeah, Rumpke lost his helmet, Mark Rumpke. And they're all up in his grill.
Yep.
So we'll see what they do. There's a flag down.
Their coaches, too, are hot.
Yeah, there's a flag down. It's 29-7.
Yeah, let's see it. We're going to watch this. We're going to watch again. At the end of this play. Oh, right up here at the top of the screen. 78 and 78 and 50 going at it.
Well, it looked like 50, and then 50 went in and threw the first, went after him. Rumpke was just sitting there saying, what do I do here?
Well, Rumpke got mad and threw his helmet at him.
So somebody's going to probably be thrown out, Coach.
Well, it looked like a punch was thrown by both.
The Ryle coaches are over talking to the Whitecap. Mike Engler is the head coach. He's telling his assistants to get back.
They're saying, go back, go back. Go back, Mike. It's our job to take care of this.
So
they're going to definitely penalize both teams. They have to.
Yeah. And there's Mr. Gadberry, the AD here at Lexington Catholic. He's getting a clarification on it. I like Dave Gadberry. He's right in it, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's out there.
He's going after Whitecap.
Woo!
So We do know situation with the Rumpke of Lex Cath, and it was 50. That's Nipper, Brandon Nipper of Ryle. So it's between Nipper and there's the stats coach, and I want to look at the receivers.
Well,
yeah.
let's.
Well, they've got 4 receivers with catches, but I'm not sure about that. I thought there were 5 or 6 that caught the ball.
All right.
But
you want to take a break now?
Yeah, 29-7. Lexington Catholic will take a break. Come back. We're at halftime of the Bluegrass Bowl. Lexington Catholic second ball game. First game was won by Covington Catholic, defending state champs, 41-0 over Henry Clay. We'll be back on PrepSpin.com.
Take a little walk with me. I'll keep you in good company and be there for you till the end. You'll never be alone, my friend.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
I used my credit cards over the holidays, and I thought I could make it work. But between the bills and everything else, I'm really starting to fall behind.
A lot of people out there are drowning in debt.
We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode. You can have a brighter future away from debt.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Say no to debt. Get your bankruptcy started for as little as $78 today. In Lexington and now in London.
Did you know, in addition to education assistance, UPS now provides housing for qualified employees? Through the UPS Kentucky Living Options and Opportunities Path, also known as UPS Kentucky Loop, you can work part-time in Louisville, go to school at Jefferson Community and Technical College, and receive housing for up to 2 years. Earn a degree or learn a trade. It's up to you. Loop benefits are available to those who live outside the Louisville metro area, whether you're just starting college or going back to school. It's time to get in the loop. For more information, visit upsjobs.com. That's upsjobs.com.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
Neighbor helping neighbor. At Whitaker Bank, we believe in giving back to our communities. Through our many sponsorships, we help provide our fellow Kentuckians with family-friendly fun and events, and scholarships to help students reach their dreams. We're invested in Kentucky, and more importantly, in you. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people, because we're from here. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
The 100% Black Angus Betty Burger with hot, fresh, hand-cut fries. Only $4.99 at Double Dogs. And for a limited time, add a regular soft drink or tea for only 79 cents. Every day from 11 to 4 at Double Dogs.
I'm working again after being laid off, but it doesn't pay as well.
With the bills and everything else, Sometimes it's a struggle just to put food on the table.
We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode. Sometimes the people that need help the most
are the very people that can least afford it.
So we've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Say no to debt. Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free in Lexington and now in London.
At Lexington Diagnostic Center.
Welcome back to Joseph K. Ford Stadium here at the campus of Lexington Catholic High School. Really interesting game going on right now. A lot of fun. There's a lot of action everywhere. The half ended with some stuff going on the field as far as a little fisticuffs, a little action. There's going to be some penalties to start the second half and could possibly be an ejection or maybe two ejections from this game. We'll see. We'll wait and see what the officials come up with. Again, welcome here. This is the traditional bank Bluegrass Bowl here at Lexington Catholic, and it's halftime, so we do our normal halftime. We're going to start with our UFOs, unheralded football overachievers. Now, what I've done over the years is I've looked up and looked for people involved in the programs of these schools, and the coaches give me the name and some information on people who really get involved in the program but get very little credit for what they do. So we're going to talk about first the Ryle assistant coach. The UFO for Ryle High School is Adam Collinsworth. Adam is an assistant coach who has been paralyzed and in a wheelchair for 20 years. Coach English says Adam is one of the smartest coaches that I have ever coached or with or been around. He played football at Thomas More before the accident. His disability has never stopped him from becoming a really good coach. Adam is a competitor, and that is how he is a coach, and that is how he is in his life as other than coaching. Adam started his own foundation, the Adam Collinsworth, or called the Collinsworth Way, in order to help others deal with disabilities. He is truly a motivation and inspiration to everyone on the football team and all who've had the pleasure of knowing him. A really good UFO. I do some work in the spring and in the fall with Miracle League, actually the adult Miracle League programs. And that's the disabilities, adults playing baseball. And I love it. I love those people and their competitiveness and the way they care, the way the coaches work with them and their sponsors. Pretty amazing. And somebody like Adam who spends his time coaching from a wheelchair and then has the inspiration to do the Collinsworth Way. I'm going to look that up as soon as I get home. The Collinsworth Way is a foundation that he started. Those of you who are listening out there, if you feel like I do about it, take a look at that on the internet and find the Collinsworth Way. So our UFO, unheralded football overachiever for Ryle is assistant coach Adam Collinsworth. Now let's look at the UFO for Lexington Catholic. Coach Smith immediately gave me a UFO, Pierce Hall. Pierce Hall is an athlete. He's also a amazing video production savant. Let's call him that. Pierce is a young man who is in his sophomore year at Lexington Catholic, but he's injured right now, so he can't play. But that has not slowed his dedication down. He works with Lexington Catholic football team in other aspects. He has amazing talent in the area of video production. Actually, Coach Smith said there'll be some exciting video and action shots that appear on the video board that Pierce is responsible for. So here's a young guy who's hurt. He can't play football, and yet he's out there working with the team, doing the videos and so on. So Pierce, you're an amazing young man. Your coach loves you, your team loves you, and you are Lexington Catholic's UFO, unheralded football overachiever. We're going to go right now to our next feature on the Robertson Insurance halftime. Robinson Insurance, she insures half of Kentucky, and I'll tell you what, when you have Robinson Insurance, you're going to be assured of a good deal with your insurance. Rules. Today we're going to cover another rule. This rule is a baseball term. It's called batting. The rule states that no player may bat a loose ball other than if it's a pass or a fumble that's in flight. So you cannot bat a loose ball to get an advantage. You can't intentionally bat the ball. Now, any pass in flight can be batted, of course, by anybody. It can be batted by the receiver or it can be batted by the defender. It doesn't matter. But as long as it's an eligible receiver, unless it's a backward pass. If it's a backward pass batted forward by the passing team, that's illegal. You can't do that. Now, a ball in possession shall not be batted forward by a team in possession. That's a 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Now, where you see this quite often is an offensive player will fumble the football near the goal line, and one of his own players will try to knock it into the end zone. If a player for the other team, this is really important, if a player for the other team knocks the ball into the end zone, into his own end zone, and he falls on it, or a member of his team falls on it, that's a touchdown. That's no problem. But a member of the offensive team cannot bat the ball into his own end zone and fall on it and consider that a touchdown. That's illegal batting. So you can't bat the ball and get an advantage from it if you're the offensive player or a player who is trying to gain advantage from it. So batting the football is our rule of the game. You make the call. So we're going to take a little break right here. And by the way, I hope you appreciate the scores that have been coming up on the screen that Gary and William are putting live scoring from other games. So we'll be back here at Lexington Catholic High School at the Traditional Bank Bluegrass Bowl in just a few minutes. Again, the score at halftime, 29 Knights, 7 Raiders.
At Lexington Diagnostic Center, we love athletes.
We understand that when you are injured, the results of an MRI, CT scan, or X-ray can be the only thing keeping you off the field.
And that's what we're here for.
Same or next day appointments, front door parking, and our on-site radiologists make it easy for you to quickly get the results you and your doctor need. Call and compare prices.
We can save you hundreds of dollars.
We would love to help get you back in the game. Call and compare prices
at the Lexington Diagnostic Center.
They say that being a Kentuckian makes you unique. At Whitaker Bank, we agree. We've always been unique. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people because we're from here. We want to make banking easier for you with personalized services like mobile banking, check your balances, transfer funds, and pay bills. It's banking on the go, anywhere, anytime. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
At White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, we believe that greatness is in the details. Each decision we make is for the benefit of our patients and our community. This means using industry-leading technology to help you achieve your goals and uncover your perfect smile. Our precision and efficiency results in an experience that is both pleasurable and affordable. White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, applying precision and elegance to your smile.
Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of their 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and PrepSpin.
Folks, this is Gary Ball, and you hear my catchphrase, soup and a sandwich. When I want the best potato soup and prime rib sandwich, I head over to Rafferty's Restaurants after my games. Check out Rafferty's 9 great locations throughout Kentucky, and all you teens, you can eat at Rafferty's before those big ball games. The open prime rib sandwich is what legends are made of. Ask Joe B. Hall, the legend himself, it's his favorite. Rafferty's a big supporter of high school sports throughout Kentucky. Rafferty's, where the special is you.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare Kentucky's young people for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, Think about attending a high school sporting event in your community. You'll be amazed by what you see. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kentucky High School Athletic Association and the Kentucky High School Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back here to halftime with Lexington Catholic up 29-7. Gary Ball with Mike Mee and William Warfield. 29-7, 14 first downs in that first half for Lexington Catholic, 8 for Ryle. And looking at the total plays, 40 for 289 for Lexington Catholic, 33 plays, 213 yards for Ryle. Individually, Kyle England, who we don't know what his status is, he turned an ankle late in that first half. 14 carries, 138 yards, a 77-yard touchdown run. Jake Smith, 4 carries, 33 net yards. Passing, Jake Smith 4 of 9, 1 interception, 56 yards along with 33. Brandon Soden 2 catches, Vince Rankin 2 catches. Bo Allen 5 carries for 14 net yards. Brinkman 8 carries, 10 yards. Remember, he's coming off a performance last week of 13 carries, 111 yards and 3 touchdowns. Bo Allen 18 of 22, 271 yards, 4 touchdown passes. Sacked twice. Jackson Corbett had 4 catches, 80 yards, 2 touchdowns along with 31. Trent Neuer, 4 catches, 68 yards, and a touchdown of 35. Nathan Schnurr, 4 catches, 42 yards, 32 was his long. Tommy Knopp, of course, had the touchdown catch to start things, the festivities. 3 catches, 45 yards in the touchdown. Nathan Schnurr returned 1 punt. The scoring looked like this. Tommy Knopp, 35-yard pass from Bo Allen. Woody's kick made it 7-0, 9:49 mark. With 6:31 to go, Lexington Catholic's Trey Woody kicked a 32-yard field goal that put the Knights up 10-0. Ryle came back just 20 seconds later. A Kyle England 77-yard run, and Mason Malik's kick was no good. It was good. It was 10-7 for Ryle at that point. 3:27 to go in the first. Jackson Corbett hauled in an 8-yard Bo Allen touchdown pass. Woody's kick made it 17-7. Trent Neuer, 35-yard pass from Bo Allen. Trey Woody's kick was blocked. It was 23-7. And Jackson Corbett finished off the scoring with a 31-yard pass from Bo Allen. Trey Woody's kick failed. It was 29-7. That's where we stand. And we got a clarification for you, Coach, on the players there at the end of the first half. As you saw Nipper and Rumpke going at it. And number 50 for Ryle was ejected from the game, so he will not play the second half. So Nipper out the second half, and
we're not sure about Lincoln. I mean, the running back for Ryle, he went down with an injury in the first half.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Hopefully he's okay, you know.
Kyle England, yeah.
Boy, I tell you what, he was a load.
So Lexington Catholic will receive the ball here to start the second half of action, and I think we're going to turn that light out, right, Coach?
Yeah.
We'll get that light switch.
No.
So Lexington Catholic, they send back deep will be Nathan Schnurr. He'll stand back at the 5-yard line and receive this kick from Mason Malik. Malik into it, and it will drive Schnurr back. Bobbles the ball back in the end zone, and a touchback. It will, as he bobbled it in the end zone, it will come out to the 20-yard line. Touchback.
Yeah, that's just a muff, and that goes automatically when it crosses the goal line. It's going to be called out to the 20 in high school.
So that's where the Knights will go to work offensively, and a good first half there, Coach, as we gave you those stats by Bo Allen. He was 18 of 22, Coach.
Pretty amazing. Great release of the ball. He's big and tall. He's really good at looking over the defense and reading the coverages.
And he's got great receivers.
Really good receivers.
Okay. I know they missed a reception that first half because Powell had a reception. They don't have him down.
Mm-hmm.
So they missed. I know there was more than 4 receivers caught balls. Allen passes over the right side out of the backfield and hauled down. Let's see who that.
Number 1.
Yeah, that was hauled in there by a backup player for the Knights of Lexington Catholic. That was 18, John David Woodall.
Yep, nice tackle out there. Get my sheets where I can see them.
Now I think Brinkman's back in the backfield. Brinkman back there with Bo Allen out of the shotgun. Twin receivers both sides. Gives to Brinkman up the gut. Brinkman to the 20 and knocked down right there at the 20, so it'll be 3rd and 10. No gain, and big stop put on by the defensive interior line. Cooper White in particular there, and 53, Keegan Points.
Referee is talking to these players and saying, settle down now. It's a football game. It's nothing else but a football game.
3rd down and 10 for the Knights. We're in the 3rd quarter of the Bluegrass Bowl and Lexington Catholic. 3rd and 10, and it's the Knights 29, the Raiders 7. Covenant Catholic looked impressive earlier as they beat Henry Clay 41-0. Allen throws it high this time. That's probably the first time that Bo's thrown it high. Hit late there by White, but no call, and it's going to be 4th down, and the Knights will have to punt the ball to the Ryle Raiders.
They've got a good punter, but, exchanging field position here at the beginning of the first half, there might be some momentum here going to Ryle, especially because of the ejection and the little action at the end of the first half. They may have a little excitement in their body here.
So Brennan Anderson. Anderson will punt back inside the 5.
No pressure.
Good spiraling punt. And it's going to be caught at the midfield and returned by Ryle. And the return man was, I believe that was Mogi.
Yeah, and Mark Rumpke, the big man, all the way down the field covering the punt, Gary. That's a pretty good job by the big man there.
Ryle will start at the 46 of Lexington Catholic with 10:29 to go. 3rd quarter action. Thanks for tuning in tonight. So Simon Kenton over Bryan Station 37-20. I wonder Jalen Burbridge was back. Was he back, Coach?
We don't know.
At the 46, he's the quarterback of Bryan Station. He's pretty good. He's a 3-year starter. He didn't play last week. Smith rolling to the right. Smith sets, throws, intercepted at the 40-yard line. Picked off by Dylan Bracken.
They're really the Raiders are really missing the big running back. They really are. That ball should have never been thrown into that coverage. You had coverage over and coverage under that time.
So Scath would take over on the turnover, the interception by Bracken at the 41-yard line. So flip the field, get it back on the 1 interception by Smith. Ryle had that Jake Chisholm kid. He was a load, wasn't he?
Really was a load last year.
Back to pass. Allen throws it down the left side. Corbett, and it's going to be picked
Intercept.
off.
No, he dropped it.
He dropped it.
Had it in his hands and let it go.
Caden Moggy.
Yeah, he had him covered really well.
Sure did. He should have picked it off, Coach.
Yep. He had the underneath coverage and covered it really well.
29-7.
For Lexington Catholic, I know it's a long season, but right now it looks like they're going to be missing those running backs like they used to have Logan and those guys.
Mm-hmm.
They just don't have that running game going.
Brinkman to the right, fakes, pass, and it's out of the hands. There's a flag down as it goes in and out of the hands of Dylan Green. He had the interception, couldn't come up with it.
What in the world?
And the flag is going to be against the Ryle Raiders. They're talking to the captains of Lex Cath, and they'll take the penalty.
Pass interference.
Now to move it all the way down.
Oh, boy.
To the 44 of the Ryle Raiders to be 1st down for Lex Cath. This is the 24th year of the Bluegrass Bowl, Coach.
That's amazing. It just doesn't seem like. Back when Bob Spires was here then.
Yep. They have played some great games in this Bluegrass Bowl. We did a number of them on before William picked it up with PrepSpin. Did a number of them on WKYT. Gives now out of the gun. Gives now to the left side to Keith Brinkman, and he's hitting the backfield.
Nice play by Points, Keegan Points, on that tackle.
He's made a lot of plays.
Yes, he has. They're a good defensive team. The passes have been killing them, Gary. The running game, there's not much of a running game at all with Lexington Catholic.
You don't need much of a running game when you got Bo Allen. Twins to both sides for Allen. Rolls to the right, sets up, throws it deep. He's hit. It's caught to the 35 and down to the 25. Still running, and that's Schnurr to the 23-yard line.
Well, if it wasn't for Jackson Saladin made the tackle, he was gone.
22-yard pickup to Nathan Schnurr.
I love that kid. That is a great route. Just a super comeback route.
Now he stopped there by the linebacker, Handorf. So 1st and 10 down to the 22.
Ball spotted at the Ryle 22-yard line.
The far side is Corbett. Triple receivers to the bottom. Schnurr is the wide out. Here's Allen looking. Allen steps up, throws it. It's caught, and it's going to be, does he get in? Touchdown.
That was an amazing catch.
And that was Corbett.
Corbett again. I'll tell you what a catch.
He's gonna be a weapon this year, Coach.
Yes, sir. Watch that ball. He throws it a strike high and outside, and he just reaches up and snags it out of the air.
What's that, the 5th touchdown pass tonight by Bo Allen?
Yeah. I think the referee should check Corbett's hands for stickum.
So here's the extra point by Woody that will put them up 36-7.
We'll see that play again right after this extra point.
8:59 to go. And, of course, we're thinking about possibility of running clock in this one.
Yes, we are.
Next touchdown by Catholic. Kick is up, and it's good. So they're up by 36-7. They're up by 29 points. It'll take another touchdown and a point after. Here's that touchdown pass again to Corbett. Boy, he's a big weapon now for Lex Cath. There's Corbett calling a high pass.
That. Wow.
Goes up. Dwight Clark liked, God rest his soul, and pulls it in, and touchdown Knights.
What a catch. What a throw. What a catch.
The catch.
Those guys are something else.
8:59 to go, and it's in the third, 36-7, Lex Cath on top here on PrepSpin.com.
My tax refund usually helps me out, but this year it was much lower than what it was supposed to be. This isn't enough to get me caught up. What am I supposed to do?
Is this happening to you? We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode.
Bankruptcy could be your best solution.
We're here to give you a fresh financial start.
Say no to debt. Get your bankruptcy started for as little as $78 today. The consultation is free in Lexington and now in London.
And we're back, and Woody set to kick off to Ryle. And they have big back deep Moggy, and here's the kick. Goes to him at the 5. Brings it out to the 15, the 20, and cuts it back to far side, reverses, and up to the 27, 28-yard line. Nice return there by Ryle, and in particular it was Caden Moggy, a 5'8", 175-pound senior.
We've used his name a lot tonight, too.
Yes, he was real active in the first half, particularly in that outside linebacker spot.
Absolutely.
They mark it at the 27, and that's where Ryle will have it. They're down 36-7. 8:51 to go in the third quarter of action here from Joseph K. Ford Stadium. Soden comes way out to the near side.
Wow.
Shifting, and we have time called. Jalen Williams, a senior, was in at running back. Timeout called by Ryle.
Right now Lexington Catholic has less than 20 yards rushing in this game, Gary. Less than 20-yard rush, about 19-yard yards rushing, and tremendous passing game, no question about that. But Ryle shut down the running game for sure. 8:51 to go.
Third quarter.
Third quarter. And again, explain the running clock again. The running clock is when you're 36 points ahead. In other words, more than 35 points ahead, the running clock starts.
Yeah.
So we'll keep an eye on that.
Well, that's, 36 points. So it'd have to be another touchdown and an extra point. Hands off goes right side to the 27.
Let's see something here.
That was an Abnett, the ball carrier. Max a 5'10", 170-pounder. And you've also got back there Jalen Williams, first time he's been in the ball game. He's running back to the right side of Smith. Smith back to pass. Throws down the left side, and it is going to be caught. Great catch.
There's a flag, though.
At the third,
Another
there's a flag down.
Yeah, got it.
And a great catch. And it's made by Vince Rankin, a 6'4", 220-pound target. And a great pass by Smith to Rankin. See what the call is here. And Engler's out on the field. He wants to know what the call is. Yeah, they'll decline that because that great pass. I tell you, Rankin, Vince, a 6'4" target.
Yes.
Did you say Mel beat Ballard 47-0?
That's crazy.
I thought Ballard was better than that.
They didn't look good last week.
Smith flushed out, 35, still running. Smith down to the 31-yard line, picks up about 9 yards.
He's going to be short.
Yeah, about a yard short.
Yeah. Nice job.
Well, I mean, it's only first down, so
right.
Got plenty of downs here to get a yard. Second down and about a yard at the 31. 7:49, and the Raiders trying to get a little respect here, R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Second down, Smith throws it. He's got an open receiver, dives for it, and he can't come up with it. He was wide open for a touchdown.
Yeah, he was wide open for a touchdown. Watch this. They just forget about him. Look, the corner.
He did the wheel route.
Yeah, he did the wheel route, and they bid on the curl.
Wide open. All he had to do was lay that up there, and that's a touchdown.
Yeah, he should put a little air under it and make it an easy pass.
I believe that was an Abnett, was the intended receiver. 7:36 to go. Who won? East Jessamine defeated Montgomery 27-26 on a field goal.
Block.
Third down. Smith tosses around the right side, running hard.
Oh, look how quick
and running hard with it is Elijah Cusick.
Oh, I like him.
Yeah, and he got the first. He's the one who had the touchdown run called back, the long run in the first half.
He is sharp. He's short, and he can get underneath the tacklers.
Well, he's
super job.
5'9", 170. I don't know if he's that big, but that's what they list him at. 1st and 10.
We got some wind blowing in here now, boy.
Quick pass to Abnett.
Caught it.
And he has the catch at the 13, pick up of about 4. Second down and 6.
Smith's he's got a little arm on him. He's not bad.
Smith, quick toss to
nothing there.
Elijah Cusick again. He stumbles at the 17. He's going to lose about 5 as he stumbles in the backfield.
There was nothing there, Gary. They had that covered really well.
6 minutes and 49 seconds to go, third quarter. The Knights 36, the Raiders 7 here at the Bluegrass Bowl at Lexington Catholic here on PrepSpin.com. William Warfield producing. Corey Ramey on top, the press box. Done a great job on the videography.
Cover 0.
Smith looking.
Smart.
in trouble, throws it, and just throws it high, throws it away, and he's hit as he releases it.
They had a couple good receivers open there. That was a nice play, actually. That was cover 0. They took a guy out to pull that corner out of there and then ran a guy down the middle. But he just didn't have any time. There was pressure that time on Smith.
4th and 11 for Smith. You know what I like about this Lexington Catholic defense is they're so active. All their players are active. They're aggressive to the ball, helmets to the football, and that's been going on all night. And their DBs cover well.
DB cover real well.
4th and 11. Smith rolling to the left. Jake sets, throws, and it's going to be incomplete. It was thrown out of bounds, and Catholic will take over on downs. They lead. So Lexington Catholic.
I don't get it. They're rolling to the left with a right-handed quarterback, and with pressure on him, he has to square those shoulders around in order to throw the football. That's tough. I mean, that's really tough. A little bootleg maybe back to the right or something might help. Man, I tell you. Lexington Catholic's backed up here, but boy, they probably, with that quarterback, who cares?
With their passing attack, it doesn't matter how much they're backed up because Bo Allen can get them out of it in a hurry. Bo Allen from the 17-yard line, Twins to the top. Gives now to Brinkman, ball loose, picked up by Ryle, returned down to the 10-yard line.
Wow, look at that. Let's see that again.
Yeah, it was Big 52 who had it there.
Bill William, we got to see that again.
That's White. Cooper White with the fumble recovery.
William, we got to see that one again. They just picked up a fumble. Our producer's concentrating over there. Yeah, running back.
36-7 with 6:09, and now Ryle has it at the 5-yard line.
Kentucky loop. Here we go.
UPS.
Powers it up in there. Nice hit. Ball is loose. It's laying right there.
Yeah, and it was picked up by 52, and Cooper White.
Thank goodness number 3 was wide awake there to make the tackle.
Yeah, that would have been a touchdown.
Yeah.
Scoop 6.
A.J. King.
And Abnett takes it, and he walks into the touch to the end zone.
I don't think they expected that. That was a nice call.
Out of the Wildcats.
Yeah, they didn't expect that at all. That running up the middle with the lead blocker. A little isolation look. Nice.
Raiders cut it to 36-13 with 6:05 to go in the third. And they'll go for the extra point.
They're not giving up. That's a good football team. I think they're going to do some damage this year, Gary.
So the kick is up and good. 36. Ryle 14, 6:05 to go in the third. We'll be back on PrepSpin.com.
They say that being a Kentuckian makes you unique. At Whitaker Bank, we agree. We've always been unique. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people because we're from here. Kentucky owned, Kentucky based, always has been, always will be. Yeah, you could say we are a unique bank, and we're proud of it. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
Welcome back to Joseph K. Ford Stadium. Ryle set the kick off, and it cut the lead down to 36-14. Here's the onside kick, and it bounces out of bounds.
Oh, boy.
So Lexington Catholic will have good field position. I think that's what, the 30-yard line? Or
35.
35. I was going to say 35, but for some reason this year I thought they marked one over at Henry Clay at the 30. So, but it is a 35.
Yeah, you actually have your choice. You can take it at the 35. You can take it where it goes out of bounds, or you can have them kick it again. That's your 3 choices.
So Lexington Catholic is going to take the ball at the 38-yard line.
So that's where it went out of bounds.
So that's where it went out of bounds. Good call.
Yep. That's when the coaches make that decision. Say, yeah, I think we'll get it. What, we're going to get an extra 3 yards on it? Why not?
I got stuff flying everywhere in here, Coach.
I know, the wind's blowing.
Bo Allen fumbles the ball, picks it up, being chased, throws, incomplete. He's dumped in the backfield.
You know, I don't think they expected Bo to get this much pressure all the time. Ryle's not bad at that. They're really getting some pressure on him. He's just making great throws downfield.
Tyson Keller was barreling down on Bo Allen. Who's up?
Scott County, 27-21.
So Scott County leads Lafayette 27-21 with 2 minutes to go in the first half. So Lafayette put some points up on Scott County. You know, they don't like each other very much, Coach.
No.
Lafayette and Scott County. Lafayette gets really fired up for the Big Red, and Big Red gets fired up for Lafayette.
5-yard penalty against the Knights for a substitution violation.
Bo Allen fakes it, and he's to the right. He's off to the races. Midfield. Bo Allen
out of bounds, Bo.
And he is going to be run out of bounds. Let's see what they mark it at. Inside to 30, 28. That's a good run there by Bo Allen. He nearly took that. If he's
see that again, Gary.
He was a little bit fleet of foot, he would have taken that to the house, but he's pretty fast, Coach.
Well, the thing is the fake, a tremendous fake.
Yeah.
Watch the fake.
Yeah, everybody thought the ball carrier, they thought that Nichols had the ball.
Right.
Elijah Nichols.
Right, and Ryle made a mistake. Mason Malik came across and had a problem, bit on the wrong person, bit on the running back. We have another flag now.
5:45 to go, and Lexcat 36, Ryle 14 as we update the scoreboard there on PrepSpin. Hope you've enjoyed the PrepSpin broadcast. We'll be with you all football season long with big high school games. The Mingua Beef Jerky Game of the Week brought to you by White Greer and Maggard.
Blocking the back, Gary. Another penalty against the Knights.
We do thank all of our sponsors, Coach. Without them, we wouldn't be here.
Yeah, it's really amazing. And people watching this game at home, go to these sponsors. Either partake of what they offer or just let them know. You know, just let them know that you watch us and you appreciate the way they support these high school kids, because that's what it's all about. They're supporting the kids. They're not supporting us or anybody else. They're supporting these kids.
So that moves it back to the 42-yard line. Bo Allen steps up. He has got running. He's got running room. He's to the far side, and he is going to take it down to the first down. Hit out of bounds. Bo Allen's got to be careful over there.
That's what I'm saying. Mr. Allen needs to just step out of bounds in a game like this. They're ahead 36-14. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Just step out.
There's a replay. And if you're Bo Allen, you're a competitor. And he sees the open lane there, Coach, and he's off to the races. Good move there on Saladin.
Man, Bo got a dirty look from a cheerleader over there. I tell you that. He looked at Bo. She looked at Bo, and she didn't like it.
And Bo's going to be dropped at the 18-yard line of scrimmage. Good hard tackle there by Ryle Raiders. You know these Northern Kentucky kids, that's what they're known for. They're known for slobber knockers.
They'll hit you, and they'll go to the football, too. They're aggressive. But actually, the two plays that Bo Allen made, one was a bootleg and the other was just a scramble, they were too aggressive. You know, too aggressive. They're going too deep and not keeping square and not protecting their outside.
Second down and 10. Triple receivers.
Way out, too, Gary. Usually that means something's coming inside. And it's coming inside.
That's going to be incomplete.
Nice play. Yeah, good play by Ryan Plank. Knocked that ball down.
So
nice
brings
shot.
up third down, Coach. mentioned Brian Plank. The wind's really picking up here tonight.
Yeah, and it's a clear sky.
They're talking about a chance of storms tomorrow. Could be blowing in here tonight.
Well, it's a perfectly clear sky, so I don't know what it is.
457, yeah. It's getting windy, though. 36-14, Lex Cav. Allen, out of that gun, looking deep down the left side. Throws a wide open receiver. Touchdown, Lexington Catholic. I believe it's Schnurr again.
Yeah, and the defensive back fell down on that play. If you watch that again, you'll see the defensive back, I don't know whether he trips or slips or what, but he falls down. Had no chance of getting to the ball.
Schnurr with another touchdown catch.
They're playing man-to-man. Yep. He falls down on the move by Schnurr. Schnurr's my man. I tell you, Schnurr's my vote for the player I'm going to follow all year.
You have one of those that you pick up on all year, isn't it, Coach?
That is, and I like that guy. With Bovier from Catholic before.
I like Jackson Corbett.
Yeah, yes.
He had 2 touchdowns in the first half. He's got one here. He has 3 touchdowns. So the extra point is up and good. So 43-14, Lex Cath 4:52 in the third quarter. We'll be back here on PrepSpin.com. Knights. Back deep is an Abnett at the 5. There's the kick. It'll be an Abnett at the 5. Bobbles it, picks it up 10, 15. An Abnett near side. An Abnett at the 20 and dumped at the 20. Ball comes out and Catholic's got it. An Abnett fumbled it and recovered by Lexington Catholic.
Yes, a guy came from behind and got him, man. There was absolutely no question about it.
And if we can look at that again on replay, we can see who came up with it there for the Knights. Here we go. And Gallagher, I think, came up with a fumble recovery.
42 made that play, though.
Yeah, there's inside, and, yeah, 42 made the play, and Gallagher recovered it.
42 was the one that broke up the huddle, or broke up the play at the beginning and then came back and knocked the ball loose, too.
Philip Arumba.
Arumba's my man. Way to go, Philip.
Knights. And Allen throwing it down the left side to Nauer. What a great catch! And does he get in? Touchdown!
Yeah, he got
Late
in.
Call.
Well, they had to wait for the official on the other side of the field. He was the one that saw it. This guy here was behind the play.
So it makes it 35 points. So the extra point will be a running clock. So it'll be a quick fourth quarter. Need the extra point.
A little push off there. You know.
The running clock.
If he makes it. He's got to make the extra point, Gary.
Yep. But Woody's got a good leg.
Yeah.
So they swing the gate over.
7 touchdown passes?
Yep, 7 TD passes. That was a late call, but finally they called it in. Touchdown. Trenton Nauer. The kick is up by Woody, and it's going to be straight through. So there's the 36 points and a running clock, 50-14. 36-point lead for Catholic. And Lexington Catholic will have a running clock the last quarter and 4:37. We'll be back on PrepSpin, 50-14, Lex Cath.
be there for you to the end. You'll never be alone, my friend.
Woody's kick, it'll be a running clock the remainder of the game. Taken by the up man by Ryle to 10. Return to the 15 and up near the 20, diving up to the 20-yard line. Good effort. And that was a good effort there by, that was 22, Coach. And that is Mr. Hungler, Max Hungler.
Kickoff return by Ryle's Coder. Ran out of bounds by Nathan Schneck.
So clock continues to run. 4 minutes down to 3:59. 50. It doesn't matter. 36-point lead now. The Lexington Catholic Knights. The clock will run no matter what.
This is the longest third quarter, though. Thank goodness. It's cutting short.
And we have a new quarterback in. That's Keegan Stankin. Stankin looking, fires over the middle, and
nice.
It's caught. And it's up to the midfield stripe. Down to the 35 and finally pulled down.
He covered the ball, though.
That's going to be Clarkson. Stephon Clarkson, the receiver. Clarkson with the catch.
Clarkson had no way he was going to fumble that ball. As soon as he felt pressure, he covered it up.
So Clarkson, the reception. Williams in the backfield with Stankin. Stankin back, and he throws over the far side. He's got Clarkson again down to the 20. Stiff arms a man, running far side, and he'll go out of bounds, but the clock will continue to run. 2:53 to go in the third quarter.
I like those crossing patterns, those little underneath things. That's a pretty good play. We should have probably seen that earlier, but that's a pretty good play.
Holthouse made that stop for the Knights defense. And let's grab a, yes, thank you very much. Oh, have you got a, yeah. Yeah, here you go, Coach. Thank you, Dave Gadberry.
Multiple flags on the play. Let's see what we got going, Joe. Thanks to Mr. Gadberry for some liquid refreshment up here.
Brought them up to everybody.
Interference on Lexington Catholic.
Now that will stop the clock.
Yeah.
2:25 here in the third, 50-14. Lexington Catholic, I tell you what, Coach, they looked impressive over Southern at 52-12 win, and they're looking impressive here tonight. 50 points on the board for the Knights.
That's amazing. They're really looking good.
Stankin. Low snap, and he is going to just jump on it at the 13-yard line. So, good idea. When in doubt, just fall on the ball.
Fall on the ball. A lot of times you try to pick it up, you want to be a hero, and that's normally when you get a big play against you. What now? This is awful.
Well, the clock's still running, though, so we don't care how long they meet.
We got a shout out while we're waiting. John Martin Sims. John Martin Sims that plays for Lexington Catholic, upcoming freshman. His dad is one of our good sponsors and partners on the network, Atkinson Sims and Promote. John Martin Sims.
John Martin Sims, a shout out from John Martin Sims.
Yeah, he's a starting inside linebacker.
Right. His dad is
sophomore.
One of our sponsors.
Yeah, sophomore. Played a good game tonight. And knocked out of bounds. Here's a late flag. Stankin is knocked out.
Yeah.
Knocked out of bounds, not knocked out totally, but knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, I think they had to call that. They probably called that on 31 on John Mark Sims. Let's see if they call head-to-head contact. I don't know. That's what it looked like.
Lexington Catholic Knights.
Personal foul. Yeah, that's what they call.
I'll tell you what, that Lafayette game next week, they're playing Scott County tough. That could be interesting for Lexington Catholic.
That'd be a fun game.
Have we picked a game next week? Is that our game, Lafayette and Catholic?
Is that over at Lafayette?
Yes.
Let's get set up. And
So next Friday, this Knights team will take on the Generals, who are playing Scott County tough tonight at halftime, 27-21. Stankin gives now to Elijah. Elijah goes to the corner and touchdown for Elijah Cusick. So Elijah Cusick takes it to the corner. And I don't know why they stopped the clock, Coach.
They shouldn't. They
It's a running clock. They should have it going, no matter what. Clock runs.
They're making a mistake. They think that.
Yeah.
They think that when you close that 36 points that you have to.
Once you get that, it keeps running.
It keeps running.
So Ryle with the extra point is good there by Malik, and so it's 50-21. Minute 15 to go in the third. We'll be back here at the Bluegrass Bowl at Joseph K. Ford Stadium.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
I used my credit cards over the holidays, and I thought I could make it work. But between the bills and everything else, I'm really starting to fall behind.
A lot of people out there are drowning in debt.
We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode. You can have a brighter future away from debt.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Say no to debt. Get your bankruptcy started for as little as $78 today. In Lexington and now in London.
Did you know?
Welcome back here to Lexington Catholic. The Knights will receive. Back deep is Dylan Bracken. Short kick, and Lexington Catholic.
Don't stop the clock. Why are they waving? It's the officials that are stopping the clock.
Lexington Catholic fans, we picked out our fan of the game tonight. It's Matt Lee. Stand up.
Minute 9 to go, and they stop the clock again. It was a 36-point lead at 50-14, so should be a running clock, Coach. They've stopped it 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, the officials are stopping the clock for some reason.
I guess they didn't do their math. Now here comes the clock. Yeah, they started. Short kick.
That's smart.
Picked up to the 30-yard line. I think that was returned by Dylan. Who was that, Coach?
Yeah, you had it. Yeah, and Abbott made the tackle. I didn't see the return there.
Yeah, the back man that time was Bracken, was back deep. But I don't think it was him that returned it.
Look at the triple stack out here at the bottom of the screen, Gary. Little triple stack, wide out.
Quarterback just.
That triple stack, there's 2 reasons to run that. Number one, you want to put 3 men out there, one on the other side, to try to open up the middle to let the running back run or the quarterback run. And the other reason is you can do a whole lot of things with a triple stack. You can have, there's different receivers can go in different directions and so on.
And Josh Brownell is in at quarterback now. So we take a break after the third quarter. It's 50-21, Lexington leading Ryle. And we'll be back here with the fourth quarter here at the Joseph K. Ford Stadium on the Bluegrass Bowl on PrepSpin.com.
Did you know in addition to education assistance, UPS now provides housing for qualified employees through the UPS Kentucky Living Options and Opportunities Path, also known as UPS Kentucky Loop. You can work part-time in Louisville, go to school at Jefferson Community and Technical College, and receive housing for up to 2 years. Earn a degree or learn a trade. It's up to you. Loop benefits are available to those who live outside the Louisville metro area, whether you're just starting college or going back to school. It's time to get in the loop. For more information, visit upsjobs.com. That's upsjobs.com.
Brownell in at quarterback now. Brownell, and he has handoff and hit hard and knocked down at the 25-yard line. Yep. Josh Brownell, a 5'9", 145-pounder.
That's good. Get these subs in here now. Take a look at some of these guys.
Brownell, no gain on that one. He lost a couple of yards. So the clock will continue to run here in the fourth quarter. 11 minutes, 29 seconds to go, and Lexington Catholic is going to go to 2-0. And, boy, this is a good Lexington Catholic team, Coach. They can score some points in a hurry.
They're a good passing team, and they have a good defense. I'm a little concerned about the running game.
Back to pass Brownell. Pass, and it's picked off. And it's going to be returned to the 10. 5, touchdown.
Nice ball on a ricochet again, and a little tipped pass. Little celebration, number 15.
That was Morgan Rabe, I believe. Wasn't that 15 who picked that one off?
Yeah, that was 15, Morgan Rabe, but he took a celebration dump. They ran into him and just knocked him down.
So
there's the pass.
50-27.
Little curl route. Oh.
Yeah, Morgan, there's Rabe.
Yep.
I went to school with some Rabes at Boone County. David Rabe was he might be watching right now. I'm not sure. So 50-27, Knights lead cut to 23. But, of course, we already had that magical 36 plateau, so clock doesn't matter.
It stopped, Gary.
Yeah, they stop it after scores and injured players. So 11:09 to play. Kicked by Malik up, and it is good. 11:09 to play. Knights 50 and the Ryle Raiders 28. We'll be back here on PrepSpin.com.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
Neighbor helping neighbor. At Whitaker Bank, we believe in giving back to our communities. Through our many sponsorships, we help provide our fellow Kentuckians with family-friendly fun and events, and scholarships to help students reach their dreams. We're invested in Kentucky, and more importantly, in you. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people, because we're from here. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
So Ryle will kick off to Lexington Catholic. Back deep is Nathan Schnurr. He stands back inside the 5 to receive this kick coming from Mason Malik.
I'm telling you, don't kick it to him.
So Malik will kick off. Clock running down to 11:04 to go. It will continue to run here. Malik, short kick, and picked up at the 22, 25, and returned up near the 28-yard line where he's knocked down right there.
Everybody in the tackle that time.
Trent Neuer, I believe, was the ball carrier, the guy that caught that one.
Coker and Clarkson on the tackle.
Yeah, Coker, Jonathan Coker on the tackle.
Ball at the 27-yard line. It'll be first and 10 for the Knights.
So Josh Brownell in at quarterback and Nichols the running back. And you've got pretty much a new offensive line. Brownell gives now to Nichols, and he's running hard and to the 35. Nice run up to the 37-yard line.
Close to the first down. Pretty good job. Yep, nice job.
That's Gallagher, the ball carrier, excuse me.
Gallagher's got 9 yards of carry right now.
Tackled by Bradshaw and Ryle.
Well, I don't think that's in the ball game. Is Ryan Nichols is the running back in there. That's not Gallagher.
It's 80.
25 is in the backfield, along with Josh Brownell. Twins, and yeah, that's fake to Nichols. Brownell throws it, and it's caught to the 45. Good pass, and to the 40, and to the 38-yard line, run out of bounds, and that's a good job there by Brownell as he goes to Dylan Bracken.
Nice job by Brownell. Caden Mogi made the tackle, but that was a really nice job.
He had to lay that over those defenders out there for Ryle and do a nice pass.
Future quarterback here.
Yeah.
And a first down, Knights.
Brownell is, I think he's only a sophomore, but he could be a junior coach. It doesn't have their class on the roster.
What's the penalty?
Roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer.
That's a 15-yard penalty.
And Coach, I am going to find out for you as soon as I can get to the Lexington Catholic roster.
Ball will be spotted.
Brownell is a sophomore, so he is the heir apparent.
Heir apparent. He looks pretty good right now.
I thought he was a sophomore, but I wasn't going to stick to that. I wanted to check the roster. He's a sophomore. Clock running, 9:05. That looks good. Let it run, Lexington Catholic. Let it run.
That's what they're doing, too.
Yep, letting it run all the way down as much as they can. 8:58 to go. They're up 50-28.
Trips at the top of the screen.
Brownell. Handoff goes to Nichols, 20. Running hard down to the 16-yard line. Ryan Nichols,
Nice
the
job.
ball carrier.
Yeah, nice job. That might be what year is he? He's a future good one.
He's a junior coach.
Yeah, look at that. Look at feet. Look at his feet.
So
Nice
you
job.
wondered about the running game?
Yeah.
I don't think you need to worry much longer.
No, I tell you what.
Ryan
I like
Nichols
him.
can run.
He
And so can Keith Brinkman. Brinkman's
Right.
a good running back. He
Yeah.
just didn't have a great game tonight. He had a good game in their opener. Had three touchdowns on 13 carries, 111 yards.
I wonder if this game, how much different it would be if Lincoln would have stayed in the game for the Ryle.
If you're talking about the running back, England,
England,
Kyle
my fault.
England,
England, yeah.
Kyle England. Could have been a difference. He was definitely their primary ball carrier.
Yeah, I think that Catholic would have won the football game, but it might have not gone into running clock though, because he's tough. Run the clock.
It's a 5-yard penalty. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Knights.
Steve Trassler, the public address announcer, boy, I remember back in the day, he did sideline reporting for the Horsemen. He's energetic.
Yeah, he is.
He is a former Kentucky Guardsman.
Right. He missed some games going to National Guard.
Yep. Right side he goes now to Nichols, and he's down to the 19-yard line.
Some different linemen in there.
Timeout called by Ryle. They want to stop that clock. 7:29 to go in this game. 50-28, Lexington Catholic. We'll step out here on PrepSpin.com, the digital network.
100% black Angus Betty Burger with hot, fresh, hand-cut fries. Only $4.99 at Double Dogs. And for a limited time, add a regular soft drink or tea for only 79 cents. Every day from 11 to 4 at Double Dogs.
I'm working again after being laid off, but it doesn't pay as well.
With the bills and everything else, sometimes it's a struggle just to put food on the table.
We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode. Sometimes the people that need help the most
are the very people that can least afford it.
So we've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Say no to debt. Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free in Lexington and now in London.
And we're back here at Lexington Catholic. The Knights 50, the Ryle Raiders 28. Thanks to all you folks on Bluegrass Preps, Ron Bacigalupo and his staff there at Bluegrass Preps. Don't forget Rick Shaw and Donnie Atkins tonight on the Kentucky Scoreboard Show. Pass down the back of the end zone, incomplete on that third down.
Yeah, they could have had an illegal receiver down the field, too. Yeah. Big number 55 was all the way about 12 yards down the field on that play.
Brownell's pass was incomplete. Clock continues. Approaching 7 minutes and 10 seconds to go in this ball game.
Sam Vaughn, it says in the program he's 6'7".
Yeah, 280.
Whoa.
He is a big dude.
I think he thought he was a tight end on that play. He was down there trying to.
Well, he was. He was eligible.
Yeah, well, not quite. Not quite.
He said, I'm eligible, Coach.
So he said I could catch.
Yeah, exactly. He's got hands. So Brownell, fourth down. Gives up the gut to, and that's going to be Brinkman, and he's not going to get the first down. Turning over on downs to the Ryle Raiders. 6:40, the clock running here in this ball game, and Lexington Catholic and Ryle High School. Ryle's going to drop to 0-2. Lexington Catholic is going to go to 2-0, and it depends on what Lafayette does with Scott County tonight on what type of record they'll have next week.
Right, right.
They were trailing by 6 at half, I believe. At the 20-yard line. Stankin back to wide open receiver, dives for it, and he's got the catch.
Nice.
And that's going to be Jake Smith, the starting quarterback. Jake Smith hauled it in from Stankin.
Scott County 35, Lafayette 28 in the third quarter.
35-28.
That game started at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, that was a late start. So 35-28. Back to pass, Stankin. He's going to keep it. Stankin coming into the near side, and he's going to get out of the 38-yard line. So good job there by Keegan Stankin. He threw that last pass, by the way, to Jake Smith, the starting quarterback. Hauled that one in.
Yeah, you did. I like this guy. You know, they're a little bit different team now, but both quarterbacks do a good job. It's just.
Yeah, and now Smith is back in with Stankin's still the quarterback. Smith is a slot to the right. Stankin rolling to the right, looks, and he's got some time. Throws it deep downfield in the back of the end zone, and it's going to be
touchdown.
Did they catch it?
Yeah, he caught it.
Now touchdown from the official. Official finally indicates touchdown.
Yeah, that ball was he threw that ball a mile. I tell you, watch how far he throws the football. He sets his feet. Look, he sets his feet at the 42. He threw that ball about 50 yards.
Who was it that hauled it in, Coach?
He's got it. Number 4?
So that was Keegan Stankin?
No. I mean,
I couldn't see the number. Let's see that again, William.
Yeah, can we? Number 2?
Okay, Brandon Soden with a great catch.
It was a great catch.
So it makes it 50-34. It's a good thing they had that 36-point spread at 50-14 because Ryle scored 20 unanswered.
Yeah, and then, Lexington. See, here's where teams get in a situation. I think I've been in this situation maybe twice. They get a running clock. You're ahead. Your first team, they take a break. They come over. They just sit down. They're relaxed. The other team catches up. Coaches get nervous. Do I put my first team back in? And if you do that, you risk somebody getting hurt because they're not warmed up.
What's taking so long here is Ryle's, I think they're deciding to go for 2. They're going to go for 2. false start, I guess.
If they make 2,
it would be a 2-touchdown game.
I know. See, with 5 minutes to go, you get if you pulled your starters out too early in this game.
Yep. 5:02 to go.
Yeah, this is a coaching decision. Do you go back and say, okay, guys, we got to go back with the first group. You guys ready? No. We've been talking to our girlfriends. We've been sitting here drinking water.
So Mason Malik comes in. They fake it. They give it now to Inabnet. And he's down, and he's going to be stopped.
It was a bad snap.
Yeah, Inabnet on a bad snap. So with
5:02
to go, it's 50-34. Lex Cath leads Ryle. We'll be back on PrepSpin.com.
At Lexington Diagnostic Center, we love athletes.
We understand that when you are injured, the results of an MRI, CT scan, or X-ray can be the only thing keeping you off the field.
And that's what we're here for.
Same or next day appointments, front door parking, and our on-site radiologists make it easy for you to quickly get the results you and your doctor need. Call and compare prices.
We can save you hundreds of dollars.
We would love to help get you back in the game. Call and compare prices
at the Lexington Diagnostic Center.
They say that being a Kentuckian makes you unique. At Whitaker Bank, we agree. We've always been unique. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people because we're from here. We want to make banking easier for you with personalized services like mobile banking, check your balances, transfer funds, and pay bills. It's banking on the go, anywhere, anytime. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Welcome back here to Joseph K. Ford Stadium. A long second game. Lexington Catholic and Ryle. Here's an onside kick. Goes out of bounds. And so the clock will continue with 4 minutes, 55 seconds to go in the second game. And we'll be back to just single games next week. So that'll be like a vacation.
It will be.
We had 4 games last weekend, 2 doubleheaders, 2 bowl games, and then 2 games tonight. So the single game next week will seem like a easy stride.
Yeah. Six football games in a week and a half.
That's enough.
We do love high school football.
Yeah, we do.
But
6 games is a lot.
But that's all right. We love it.
We've seen some great teams.
Yeah.
We've seen Covington Catholic. We've seen Boyle County. We've seen Lafayette. They're playing Scott County tough tonight.
Right.
We've seen and Boyle, Ballard. I don't know. Ballard's not very good. They got killed by mail tonight.
Well, Henry Clay looked so good in the first game.
Covington Catholic looked really good.
Yeah, they did. I
and
think
Lexington Catholic's going to be a good football team. They are good. And they drop on it.
The Lexington Catholic, what they have to do here is what's called clock management.
Yeah, they got Bo Allen back in there, and Bo just jumped on the ball.
They just need to go ahead and let the clock run.
They don't have a play clock here like they do in Mercer County. Remember, they had the play clock.
Right. Just get ahead. You have a coach on the sideline that's assigned to the clock, and the quarterback looks at him, and he tells you when to snap the ball.
Yep, that's exactly right. You got a guy watching it on the sideline. Bo Allen gives now to Nichols. Nichols up the gut to the midfield stripe, down to the 40. First down on a nice run there by Lexington Catholic's Ryan Nichols.
I like Nichols. He's a nice runner.
Told you, don't worry about their running game, Coach. They're going to be all right. Got the first down. That's what they needed to do. Now they'll let the clock run down.
Yeah, let it go.
3 minutes, 28 seconds to go. Lexington Catholic 50, Ryle 34. Ryle in their first game only scored 7 points, but that was against Covington Catholic.
Right.
First down at the nice run. Here's Nichols again, left side. Nichols, and he's trying to bust it outside and hemmed in, and going to be dropped there by Ryle. No gain.
Pretty good job, 53 and number 1. Nice guy on the tackle.
Yeah, I don't know why they stopped the clock there.
this is unbelievable. What they're saying is true. The Lexington clock, the fans are yelling at the timekeeper because he's stopping the clock, and they want to go home because it's 11:30, and Waffle House is going to be the only thing open.
Well,
and
Coach,
they're hungry.
and you know, and then in their defense, some of these parents, they've got other kids at home.
Yeah.
They got to get home to their other kids. So,
Yeah.
you know, William Warfield's got kids at home. But he's also got a wife that probably watching those kids, right, William? Katrina.
Yeah,
she's
that's
a
one that
trooper.
she hadn't kicked him out for a while. I'll tell you.
She's a trooper.
William said he's going home straight to the garage. He's not even.
He must
going
have a
to
couch
bed.
or a bed out there. Or
He's
something.
already got it set up.
Yeah.
Got a refrigerator. Man, I tell you what. I don't mind it though. I tell you, I just can't imagine doing anything else. This is just so much.
Yeah.
To me, it's just so much fun. Working with you guys and Corey up top. Corey's the one up there in the wind.
Yeah, I know.
He's standing up there in the wind.
Yeah,
blowing
he's the gamer.
Another shout out again to my son Ben. I don't know if he's watching him now. He's in Hawaii when the hurricane's hitting. The hurricane's heading right for where he is.
Hey, Ben, we're thinking about you, buddy.
Yeah, we are.
And we know you're going to be all right.
Yeah,
he's a tough cookie.
Yeah, his wife Alicia and daughter flew. Air Force flew them back with some other family members of Air Force guys.
Flew
So
back.
she's safe in California.
Oh, okay, good. So Ben's riding it out.
He's riding it out. He said he was bored.
Yeah. He's probably watching us. 50-34. Inside it goes now, and very little gain there for Brinkman. Brinkman, the ball carrier.
Good job. 45. All right, let's say it like it is. Number 45 for the Raiders, Luke Bradshaw, gets in on the tackle and stays and helps up the Lexington Catholic runner.
Well, we haven't got anything on star of the game, but we got to go with Bo Allen, right? Star of the game.
Yeah,
Bo Allen.
Look at his.
Have you guys voted on star of the
statistics.
game? I haven't seen anything.
No, but that's who it is.
Had what, 6 touchdown passes?
6 touchdown passes. I don't know how many yards.
Yeah, probably over 300 yards.
Oh, easily. Let me check.
2 minutes, 20 seconds. Brinkman up the middle. Brinkman running hard. First down to the 35-yard line. Great run by Keith Brinkman. Keith is out there running hard.
He's running hard.
5'10", 165. I think Brinkman and Nichols might have heard you question your running game, Coach. Minute 56 to go. Catholic can just run out the clock now with first down at the 35. And they can just run about they have to run about 2 or 3 more plays here, though.
Well, they're going to put their knee down here. They're going to go and slow it way down. Bo Allen's 23 for 31 for 357 yards, Gary, and 7 touchdowns.
7 touchdowns, excuse me. So I knew he had takes a knee in victory formation down to minute 30.
357 yards.
So big night for Bo Allen. 7 touchdowns. Those are career highs, I believe, Coach.
Yeah. Corbett, 102 yards with 5 catches. Snurr, 6 catches for 83 yards. Your boy Trent Newer, 5 catches for 93 yards. Tommy Knopp, 3 catches for 45 yards. Luke Powell, 3 for 36. Dylan Bracken, 1 for 24. John Woodall, 1 catch.
Told you 7 guys caught the ball, right? Is that 7 receivers?
Yeah.
So victory formation takes a knee. And 52 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it'll wind down here. Down to 46 seconds.
7 people, you're right. Wow. That's pretty incredible, Gary.
Yep. 32 seconds. And he'll take a knee, and that'll be it. Waiting for victory formation. And Bo Allen will take a knee, throw the ball back to the referee, and the game's over. It's down to 18 seconds. So Lexington Catholic wins 50-34. They led 50-14. So, and we're going to
just put the quarterback's name on there.
Yeah, just put Bo Allen down.
No, put Bo here. You got the pen.
Yeah.
Just you 3 or everybody?
Yeah. Here you go, Gary.
All right,
Just put Bo on there.
Who do you go? England for the other team?
Yeah, but he's out. He was hurt.
Well, I know, but he had a great first half. I don't know. Bo Allen.
Yeah.
Here. So.
Yeah, here you go.
Star of the game is Bo Allen from Lexington Catholic, 7 touchdown passes. And it's 50-34. Lexington Catholic. Williams, that do it for us. For William Warfield, for Corey Ramey, for Coach Mike Meehan.
Yeah.
Gary Ball, the final 50-34. Lexington Catholic over Ryle. First game was 41-0. Covington Catholic as they defeated Henry Clay. Till next week, thanks for watching PrepSpin.com.